Phantom's house. This is Phantom's house. This is Phantom's house. We run the shit. We from the down south.
And we're live from the 615. It's your boy. Yeah. It's me, motherfucker. I hope y'all doing good today. Hope y'all woke up on the good side of the bed. Hope your pillow was cold all night. Hope you didn't eat nothing that made you, your stomach bubble and interrupt your sleep. Hope y'all, even if all that happened, you didn't let that kill your mood, Be a little bit like me. That's all I'm saying. Today, y'all know what it is. We're going to finish up where we started. Where were we? We were about to go and get the 6th badge. And we got Flygon. It's not, nothing wrong with that. Before we get started, I gotta do a little promo. Hey, sound check is checking and a little promo. So if y'all looking for audio music production, y'all looking for a good studio, I'm doing half off deals, hour and a half, first session, 35, 2 hours, 50. If I gotta pull up mobilely on you, that's another 20. But to be real, it's all Gucci. Yeah, if I gotta pull up, it's another 20 for either option. But it's cool, we only doing that for maybe another 30 days, y'all. We got us a couple customers so far. Y'all go check out my if y'all want to go hear them or hear what I've done in the past, go check out my SoundCloud and all my music that's on YouTube on my 615 Phantom House page. But yeah, man. Hope y'all doing good. I'm over here hearing myself double and stuff, trying to make sure the sound check is checking and checking. Check. All right, we in there. We in there. Shout out to everybody watching live. Yeah, sometimes you got to put it in the right category on Kick, even though there ain't no ROM hack category. You feel me? Let's load her up. Let's load her up. Let me get y'all the visual. Yeah, man. I think Flygon was supposed to evolve at level 46, but he gave me a quick little easy level up. Hey, this music ain't that good. That shit smacking with a little bass in it. You might have to go hit a stain to this. Let me chill out. Alright. Gotta have my little TV show in the background, y'all. Y'all know how I do it. Shout out to all the Naruto fans up in here. I'm heavy on Naruto.
We might even get a goat cam going. This is now, I promise you, the goats are going to be in this video.
Big shoulder ass. I keep knocking the microphone off.
For Danny from Central Coast Goats to get here, and we are. He's going to be putting up some temporary type fencing on sections like here on the other side of the fence.
Shout out to everybody that was watching live. We getting them views up, boy. You ain't gotta subscribe. Who cares about subscribing? You don't care about all that.
Disconcerting. Maybe I should take pants on. The goats are here. There's a huge here. There's some goats here.
Alright.
welcome back. Good to see you. Yeah. We're going as usual.
If y'all been watching the channel, y'all let me know, man. If y'all want, I can get in the studio, you know. I can do a studio live stream. We can do some cologne reviews. We can play any game. Hell, my boy was telling me about some underwater shooting game that he want me to get. He might come through later. Full Sand Ben. Y'all go check out his collection. We're gonna have to do another video on his collection. Cause it's crazy. He got some crazy stuff. Shout out to all my card collectors. Y'all heard that they trying to charge $80 to grade your cards now? It's crazy. But yeah, shout out to my nigga Full Sand, cause he in the game now. He's selling cards. I ain't pocket watching. He told me, you know, that collection done probably doubled. It's probably, if not 2.5, it's probably worth 50 Ks, 50 kilos.
3 or 4 days, okay. So I'll be coming back here, checking on them every day to see what the progress is like. There's lots of sticks and branches.
Just another Pikachu wannabe. I ain't gonna lie, I felt like that one actually had a chance, but nobody messed with it.
The dry leaves, as in like gum leaves? Really? Okay, so they're not like from what I've seen anyway, like the kaki, the dead stuff under there. The dead kaki, no. Dry leaves. Really? Okay. God, I can get them sticks. Many of them feel like. That's more the school. How long have you been doing the school?
Yeah, here in a little bit, I gotta make sure this lighter's still working.
Yeah, okay, so if you have a filthy, dirty backyard, not dirty, but if you have a wild backyard that you think we can't even handle, call Benny, Central Coast Goats, and you get sorted out.
The frequent flyers.
Channel here, so they go straight from the trailer, without being distracted, straight out the back to where all the goodness is. So we have Greg.
Actually, I'm gonna keep you right here.
Greg the Tart Man. Multi-talented. Love it. Nice.
Yeah, man, I've been playing the handheld this past week that I wasn't streaming. Been playing some Omega Ruby. Y'all know I haven't finished Gen 6, 7. I want to say I played Sword and Shield. No, I haven't played after Sword and Shield, which is X and Y and stuff. Yeah, and then I haven't played Z, so we might play those on stream. I don't know, but I might just show y'all some teams to be real.
This stuff looks good.
Matter of fact. Oh, I'm out of the fight. I'm over here thinking I'm about to.
Oh, yeah. There's so much from here. Goats of all shapes and sizes here. Oh, look at you. Look at a goatee. Goat's got a goatee. Do you mind if I paint you just while you do that?
If y'all played this game, tell me what difficulty did y'all play at.
Look at these ones. They look very different to the other ones. Very different. Maybe they're a different breed. Different breed of goat.
I was playing Luminescent Platinum. Shout out to those guys. It's a decent game.
That they are into the dry leaves. I would have thought they'd be leaving that stuff short. But not straight into it. That looks dry, hasn't it? The last time we did these videos, in the short videos anyway, we didn't show that we put water here, but they do have water. Z this the smallest one? Are you the smallest, cutest one? I think you are. How's it look? No.
Alright.
It's so hard to count. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Just ripped it into the dry stuff, yeah. Is this the smallest
I'm
one?
watching a dude bring some goats to mow a lawn instead of mowing the lawn. I know that's so random, but gotta watch some wholesome stuff sometime, you know? Oh no.
And these are the tags that I had a lot of people worrying about, going, oh, where are the tags? There's the tag.
Any are missing and running for the girl just because they got caught at speed. We do have it because you can't.
Okay.
That's Danny, one of our little babies.
Teeny. She was here last time, wasn't she?
Yep, she was.
But that was the one I held, I think.
Yep, that's the one you held. We can run that. We got that. This here, this stuff too, that's fine. That brown one over there.
Just over there?
No, to the left. No, that's just...
Toucan.
Teeny tiny. And they are, look, they're... like, I wouldn't be going here. It's where all the sticks are. Oh, what's happening here?
Red bringing them to us.
Oh, food, shall we?
Good to tell them all that time bringing to us. Red, you know.
Oh, where is Red? There. Oh, I thought that was another goat. Sorry, that's not a goat.
Oh,
Is that a goat? No, it's not a goat.
oh. Okay, bro.
When the time of your life.
Maybe I should have got Toucan. The nigga's not going.
That's the highest stuff. Yeah.
Damn, Toucan. Oh, man. He beat me like I did something to him.
Yeah, okay.
Barney and Charlotte.
Barney, Charlotte.
Donated to us.
I'm going to the damn
Okay.
Barney had a bottle when she was born.
Toucan.
Oh, look at you.
But he was reared alongside Frosty.
Okay. This is what we want. We want them exposing all these sticks and branches so we can pull them out for the chipper. And this is our biggest worker today. Andy.
He's a four-goat Anglo-Nubian cross.
Goats are going nuts. I've been out the back. Greg's been out the front. Did you see a couple just escape under the house and out the front? Good job, on that door. We had some little gaps under the house, which have now been tended to, but lucky Greg was on the job. Did you ride them back? Or?
We saved.
How many?
Yep.
I think we can
Nothing to do. Let's do it.
So,
I'm trying to put my boy full send on these ROM hacks, y'all.
like berries, you're like, yeah. I said,
Especially he a fast reader.
toxic, but it's
He's smart. His reaction time is fast.
Flame goats.
You know,
They know what you can eat. Can't eat.
he is like one of the very few people I feel like I be having issues with when I play fighting games.
They know not to eat it. So they can just tell. Like if there was one goat really scarred or bracken fan, they can touch it.
oh, that's cool.
The only thing I really have to look out for is castor oil, but
Castor.
they're easy to spot with my hand. And I just pull them out by hand for those ones because they really leave that. Everything else that I'll ignore is toxic.
Okay. I did mention I think earlier, that the main question was, have they got water? And yeah, this is tough. They had water last time as well. The guy that has goats brings them out everywhere for a living. I'm pretty sure he knows that they need water. So
That's the dream. Hey, Jerry.
and they do have tags as well, which is a requirement. Is that right?
Yeah. Here's the other one.
Yeah.
Hard to tell. I've been walking
Yeah.
around Milo in the jungle.
These are redesigned pull-ups so they can learn what feels wet, stays dry. So I can learn let them
Ooh, Malamar. You know you. Oh, I was to say, you know you fucked up, right?
And since you bundled home and auto with 24/7 protection, worry your worries.
That's right. At Progressive, it's our job to do the worrying for you.
This candle, for example, awfully close to the curtains. And when was this porch built?
Nope.
Did they have building codes back then?
Cause I'm on you.
So when you're texting with the toilet, how many spiders do you really?
Yes, when you bundle all in all, you can be free of all these worries and more. Because we're already worrying for you. Oh, and the answer is 8 spiders.
Post day one, we're gonna leave them here to do their thing. They're being lazy. I don't think they're that hungry yet. So a lot of them are just chilling out under the house. Quite good that they've got a nice area to chill out under the house. So if it gets too much, you just chill out under there. I'm not doing a lot right now. I am gonna come back. What was that? I will be coming back tomorrow to check on progress. What time is it, Greg? About midday. They've only been here for a couple of hours. Doesn't look.
You're just chipping away at, buddy. Hey, you gotta go. Stop.
No, they don't seem to do much overnight from experience last time, but
Yeah.
check every day, come back and check on them.
I got that evil Brandon Jamal Kevin Gates laugh. Yeah. They made a. Oh, I forgot they made a ice version of this dude, and I'm finna be gone. He finna get me. It's alright. Ooh. Come on, game. Don't start this. My controller acting like it don't want to work.
Welcome back to Goats Day 2. That is no goat. It's Matt from Very Senior, the my pooch. She's come to check out the goats. We're about to go in. It's been nearly 24 hours now. It's the next morning. Denny dropped them off yesterday around 9:30, 10 a.m. It's around 9 o'clock now.
I hate when my shit do that.
Archer. Yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic. How are you feeling, mate? Excited? This is like last night. Simply from the casting and looking. My bet is they're going to be most of them are going to just chilling out. So we do have one good breaks. It's like, what is that, she says. And the goats also going, what is that?
What's going on, Bluetooth? Don't start this. Alright.
So that's the 24-hour update. Here again tomorrow to check out how they're going. I'm pleased. It's making this yard look a lot less intimidating to get looking right. Doing that. A lot last time. Do the goats have water? I would have thought it would have been obvious to the guy that carts goats around for a living to know that they need water, especially on hot days. They have lots of water here. It's actually a nice yard because it's quite shaded as well, so they'll be protected somewhat from the heat. Our animals that live outdoors anyway. We gonna do some work, guys? Thank you.
Okay, maybe it's the game then, because yeah, it's the game.
You're just stuffed, aren't you? You're just stuffed. You're trying to digest all that. Yeah? Yeah? Ooh. Come on. so cute. Frosty is so cute. Cute baby. But I know it's warm today. I know it's warm, so I'm not expecting tons out here today, but if you can just get done what you can, I appreciate it. I'm not asking for miracles, but just, you know, do a little bit, have a rest, do a little bit. I'll be back to you tomorrow. Alright, we're back. This is day 3. I haven't gone all the way in yet, but I'm already blown away by what they've done.
So convenient, right?
Check this out. Wow.
Playing with me, boy.
That is. Look, they just pulled it back.
Y'all ain't right. Y'all know y'all ain't right for this.
The thing they got that fencing, temporary fencing.
Yeah.
The fence is done. I love this. Have a look at that. Up there trying to get more.
I ain't gonna lie, this is one of the most difficult teams I've ever had to use. They all not to say they suck, but they just not good. Not strong. Their defense is ass. I'm better off with 6 Corviknights.
So easily dragged. They were just swamped with grass and weed. Look at this was under. Show them they're weird. They seem to like everything but. They don't think of it like this, but they don't like it. They've left this here.
Damn.
Same thing over there.
Larry Bird.
Just absolutely picked everything else. Look how woody everything is. What are you doing here?
I'm good.
Hey, what's up? You alright? I'm fine. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, mister.
I used to think goats was so fucking creepy.
I don't even know what to say. I'm just in shock.
Get out of here.
You get as much as you can, mate. Get into it, please. And strip this bed. I still.
We did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray, looking now.
I want to prove all this. Like I said at the start, we're going to get chip up. So we can launch all that stuff up.
Alright, I got 2 more badges to get, y'all.
Get as much as you can. Someone's trying to venture to the other side. What a good job. Get him through the fence. Chill on the other side. That's a worker right there. It's just wild how much they've done.
Man, they cleared that yard up.
I think their job here is pretty much done. This was the original access. Like, you couldn't even see out there. You couldn't even see that there was a gate there.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this fence is a little bit worse for wear. I like to bring my nail gun back, and I don't think that'll even fix the issue. Looks like the mines were kind of holding it up. Jenny is here to pick the gates up. They're going home. Hey! What do you think of that? Yeah? They're ready to go. They want to go to their next job. Right, grab the car, let's go get the bucket. The plan is to let 10 out at a time, so we're going to go nuts. Red's going to make sure nothing goes wrong. Feed the drive them out. Not that they look like they need much driving.
Oh shit. My nigga Devin is hitting. Yo.
Hey.
What up, G?
That's my birthday, nigga. Give me money.
Happy birthday, nigga. How you been? So how you been?
I've been okay.
Yeah, what you got going for today, nigga?
I've been out here stacking paper like it ain't nothing else to do.
I hear that shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm
So
over
I
here.
can't do. I ain't finna do shit today. Nothing special.
Hell yeah, no, I feel that. I'm over here live on stream playing some Pokemon.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Hell yeah, just playing a little ROM hack, nothing special. Yeah.
What is a ROM hack?
It's basically like the fans will take a Pokemon game and make their own. They'll clear out the whole game and make their own world and they'll make the game harder, actually make it worth playing, make it difficult, and like you get your own, it's different. And then they can, sometimes they'll do their whole thing. Like it's one game you could be Team Rocket, and in some games you can be like a Pokemon Ranger and just different shit. Yeah.
You could be Team Rocket? Why would you want to be Team Rocket?
Just so you could try something different, you could be the villain. It's different. It's different games. You can play all different types. It's like hundreds of them. Shit. Literally hundreds of them.
Rocket trying to do the whole time. They just trying to get Pikachu?
Huh?
What was Team Rocket trying to do the whole time?
Oh man, Team Rocket was over here looting, shooting, and exploiting. It's one the game I'm talking about. You can literally kill Pokemon on there. Like it's dark as fuck.
I'm just talking about like in the TV show, what was Team Rocket doing?
Oh yeah, and it's in TV show basically the same thing, just exploiting, looting, stealing, whatever. They was the crime bosses.
Oh, they was stealing Pokemon and
Yeah,
shit.
they was stealing Pokemon and stuff. So you can basically be the villain in this game I'm talking about.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
I heard that Team Rocket box is pretty ass.
Yeah.
No, line to Chick-fil-A?
You said what's up?
Well, line for Chick-fil-A is insane.
I mean, it is Chick-fil-A. I ain't gonna cap.
Niggas are so backed up. This is creating traffic in the streets. It is not serious, is it?
You said what's up?
I said it can't be that serious.
Man, it's Chick-fil-A, y'all. They be pumping they chickens and all that shit up with shit. Shit.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, a chicken patty has 53 ingredients. Like, why does a chicken patty have 53 ingredients? Ain't it meat and bread and flour?
Man, I'm about to cancel this order because I don't even want that for nobody now. That's just me.
Yeah. No, that shit addicting. I ain't gonna lie. That, and they got good customer service even outside of that. I ain't gonna act like they just evil.
They moving pretty fast.
Yeah, they got good customer service, so especially if you if you order ahead, it'll definitely go by fast. Cause that's what me and my girl do. That we just order ahead now. Hell yeah, Ben pulled up on me yesterday.
Oh yeah, what was he doing?
Shit, just playing different games, showing him my Pokemon games, and him showing me his Pokemon cards and shit.
Have you seen the new packs that dropped?
Yeah, he came and pulled some. That new Darkrai and stuff. He showed me a couple new things. I ain't really I don't know. I feel like this one ain't got the hype to it like the Dragonite one did, the Ascended Heroes. Maybe because I missed the one that Dark Chaos too. I did miss that.
Like Ascended Heroes?
Yeah, I feel like it ain't got that Ascended Heroes type of hype.
Hell no, Ascended Heroes is not no.
Hell yeah, Ascended Heroes was that shit. Somebody's calling me. What is this? Let me call you right back. Alright. Hello? Oh yeah, that shit was bullshit. But yeah, man, we're live.
We're live.
Yeah, I end up giving Ben some cologne for his birthday from both of us, nigga.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, shit. You got some cologne, but your ass live too damn far. You live so damn far, nigga.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to come up there. Sam said he coming up here like I think January or something like that, but
He choosing the summer to come up to, the winter?
I think so. I think it's like a business trip or something.
Oh, okay, about to say, cause that nigga, don't he know how cold it is?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that shit gets cold as hell over here. Horrible.
Mine live.
Oh, yeah.
You're live.
Is it a chill day for you?
Yeah, cause I tried to go DoorDash, but it was bullshit, and I'm waiting on this background check to hit today. I'm praying that shit hit today so I can start work tomorrow. Cause I ain't gonna lie, boy. You know these bills, they billing.
Man, I'm telling you, bro.
And I can't force DoorDash to give me no orders because I was out there for a good minute. I only got $5 for today. I'll probably have to just go out later.
I was on DraftKings. I made $97 DraftKings. Yeah. DraftKings paid pretty good today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I took some. Thank you, brother. I took some bread out of DraftKings, and I was good.
Oh, yeah. I ain't know that shit was on all that.
You don't do no sports betting?
Man, nah, I ain't never really I ain't gonna lie, I'm not into sports heavy enough to be betting. I've always done good when it comes to betting who's gonna win the Super Bowl. I ain't really lost like that. I think I lost maybe not last year, but the year before I picked wrong. I think I picked the 49ers. It was 49ers versus somebody, and I picked the wrong team, but
I bet you know sports way better than I do.
shit. I just know how to play that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I played all sports coming up, but I never was Deion Sanders, J.J. Watt. I know the names, and I watched some players and shit, but I don't know nobody. Especially nowadays, it ain't as popping as it is. There's no real star power in the game like it used to be.
You know what sports I bet on?
What's up?
I bet on women's tennis and the WNBA.
Hell yeah.
Straight women's game. They pay out the same shit. Pay out better, actually. Bro.
Yep.
It's so predictable. I don't even know nothing about the players. I be calling them characters sometimes because I be forgetting.
That's how deep in I am, bro. That's exactly how deep in I be like, shit. The climax of the middle of the game, we in the half quarter.
I can't even.
Yeah, nah. I was watching Jeremy Lin talking about why he quit the game. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that.
Jeremy Lin?
Yeah, he was talking about he quit the game because he would rack up all these points by third quarter, and then fourth quarter they'll sit him in and tell him, oh well, they called it. You gonna be I got a call from the higher ups. You're gonna be sitting out for the rest of the game. Like nah, bro. I'm just warming up. I can feel that too, cause that's how I was when I was a kid. You ain't got to put me in the first couple quarters, but put me in them last quarters if you want us to win. Cause I'm a player.
I thought he would have been out the game.
Yeah, nah, yeah, that's what he's saying. That's why he said he quit, because he he actually trying to become a champion, and no matter where he went, if he felt like he was being controlled. That's what he was indirectly saying. But we ain't got to get into our shit today. I ain't gonna even do it. I ain't gonna get into no theories today.
On Jeremy Lamb?
Yeah. But shit, you know, we already know that game is controlled. I mean, it is what it is.
But like, yeah, you start spending something about Jeremy Lamb. You know more sports than I do. That's what I'm saying. I'm making money off something like that I don't know shit about.
Hell yeah. But I don't want. But I feel like that's why people be losing. The people that really know shit about sports, I feel like that's why they lose because like they emotionally invested. You feel me? Like you
I be emotionally invested.
are in the characters.
No, I be emotionally invested in my money.
Right. See, that makes sense. But you know, I'm talking about like they invested in the character, in the players, and oh, I've been watching this team for 25 years, and I know every player that's ever worn a jersey. And like my homeboy, I ain't trying to dig at him, no diddy, but you know, shit, that nigga loves sports. He know every player on every team, damn near. Blood type and all. I'm like, shit, you know that nigga mama middle name.
Right. I can't do all that.
I can't do that. Shit, I'm trying to remember my sibling's middle name.
Nigga, but this women's tennis, right? So let's say a chick wins like the whole fucking game, straight up, the other chick didn't score no point. That means more than likely on the next game, the first point's gonna go to the chick who didn't win any points, right?
Right.
Like it's just, I don't know, it's obvious. Like if a chick keeps losing, you bet on the other chick that's winning. If that chick wins, you bet on the other chick that's losing. Like I don't know, it's
Yeah, you gotta play the inverse game.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you playing the odds. Like you like that's I learned that something similar from a Simpson episode because they was Homer was trying to make Lisa he was basically making her his better, and he basically said she said the same shit you just said. You got to play the odds. That's why people be betting now.
Oh, I kind of want to see that now.
Yeah, it was a whole episode of like Lisa was basically saying the same, like indirectly saying the same shit. How like the game, all the game is rigged, like to the point that they catching players betting against themselves. That's how you know that shit rigged. Like, damn, you a player, you bet against yourself, like for real. Damn.
Go ahead and figure that shit out. I kind of want to do this Rips thing again. I kind of want to throw some more on Pokemon. I feel like they owe me $500.
Shit, as much as you be playing, somebody owe you something.
What do you say?
So as much as you and Ben be playing and ripping, somebody owe y'all something.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
City.
Especially if I'm not gonna keep no more cards, I need to keep more cards at least. If I'm gonna be like ripping them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Money be in the way. Hey, you can get it on Android now though, you know that, right?
What?
Rips.
Oh, yeah?
Nigga, yeah. Oh, let me send that shit. Put my code in, damn it. You can get that shit on Android now.
Shit.
Download that shit. Get us some free money.
Hell, I'm trying to pull a little rest of my money off that shit me and Ben did last month.
Say it again?
So I'm trying to pull a little rest of that money me and Ben won last month.
Y'all won a lot of money?
No, I lost some money betting, but luckily it wasn't my money, but yeah.
Do Rips, bro. Rips is not like opening. You know how Rips is.
Right. Yeah, I trust Rips more than I trust the shit I was doing that he put me on. I ain't got money to just be slapping and losing and shit.
Yeah, no, but this is free. Do the free one. Download that thing.
Yeah, send that shit.
Check that shit out. Check it out.
Rip that shit. Rip that shit.
Rip that shit. Nigga, hey, off of one referral, nigga, I got to $160 some, and I called Ben. I took that shit to $327 and $400
Shit.
off of referral.
Oh yeah, no, that sound lit.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Download that shit. I'm gonna send you my code.
All right. Yeah, send the code.
I'm gonna send you the code right now while I'm driving.
Wow, boy. Let me chill out. Let me chill out, boy. Boy, let me chill out. Boy. Just trying to keep my mind clean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to be a good guy. Be a good guy nowadays. Gotta stop looking at all these ladies out here. It's a bunch of ladies.
Shit, my neighbor, her ass, she be coming out here with literally damn near nothing on. These little ass booty shorts with the cheeks coming out the bottom. It's like, bitch, I'm in here trying to catch them all.
Man, I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do sometimes. But then I feel like that's just being a hoe, bruh.
Yeah, that's why I ain't really just trying to be out here like I used to be, because I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, it's just like, you start letting that shit validate you, like, I got 60 this, and like women don't validate me, like women don't make me feel like I'm a man, like I don't need.
No, definitely don't, but
I don't need a woman to feel like a man. I need to knock some shit out and accomplish goals to feel like a man. The women
I really like different types of women, though. That's the only thing.
I'll do like I ain't gonna lie, but you know, shit, at the same time, they know what they doing. It's not like they out here, I'm just innocent, I'm just a little girl. No, you a grown-ass woman wearing all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't innocent. Y'all ain't children. Y'all know damn well y'all don't need to be wearing shit like that. Literally, I can see what your body look like. Hey, come on now. You won't. And then you be mad at the weirdos that's hollering like who else gonna holler at you? Cause niggas that got some sense already know what's popping.
Nigga, I speak sign language, bro. I see a sign, I'm gonna fucking follow up on it. That's a sign,
I'm just trying to, you know, I ain't on no foolishness no more.
Like me, man. Somebody say it is good pussy. Good pussy. What? Oh yeah, I'll take some.
Yeah,
Yes, please.
I don't discriminate. Like, as long as you ain't just like, oh, you know what I'm saying? If something right on you, if it's right, you know, then it's right. But
yeah, it gotta be good though. That's what I'm saying. Good. I don't be tripping.
I ain't trying to hit no Goliaths, but you know, I ain't gonna act like all mine is Ferraris.
Nah, you gotta give me like a.
Yeah, you gotta drive a couple Hondas. You gotta drive a couple Civics.
Civics.
You gotta drive a couple Hondas, man. You gotta know how the road go.
Real deal. Yeah, I was looking for a nice GMC. I don't know.
But this one, he said JIC.
JIC.
Gotta have those JICs on deck.
Can't boss no JIC.
But I ain't gonna lie though, my neighbor, she all skinny and stuff. She petite, but I ain't gonna lie, I ain't hating on nothing super skinny. She look like she fun.
I can't do that no more.
But it can't be bone on bone action, that's for sure. I mean, I ain't bony, but I can't do no skinny chick, cause it's like, damn, I don't like being the cushion, cause I can feel all the bone grinding into my fucking shit.
That's what I'm saying. I can't do that no more.
Especially with my thrusting capabilities. I can feel that bone on my bone eventually.
Yeah, nah, cause I'm the worst, so I'm like, no, can't do it. You're freaking giantly. Tall lady, massive, giant lady. Give me that. I'll go crazy. I go crazy on some big lady, boy. Especially getting joint that's freaking 6 foot something.
Hey, man, I done had me a tall chick. She wasn't taller than me, but she was tall for a chick. She was like pretty much 5'11". She was basically 6 foot. Her tall ass.
Yeah, see, that's the move.
She was pretty much 6 foot. And I was serving her. I used to be her plug and shit. So. Yeah.
Let's see how far it is. What's the most you ever got from doing Uber Eats?
In a day?
Off of one delivery.
Off of the most I ever got off one delivery was like 100 and some change because I had dropped off some. Yeah, because somebody it was like a big ass Wingstop order. I think they was just like having a party or something.
Oh, that's cool. So you just got a bunch of wing.
Nah, it was cool. I ended up getting that, and I kept dashing, trying to see how much I can get. Really?
Oh, that's DoorDash.
Yeah. Same shit.
I be doing Uber Eats mostly because it's quicker. But
Yeah.
DoorDash, it does seem cool.
No, I couldn't do Uber Eats because they was tripping on my record.
It's pretty tough. That'd be tough on you.
Yeah, what you finna get into for your birthday?
Driving around, doing Uber Eats. Yeah. Trying to make me some more bread and then take that shit to the casino and then probably flip it to like $400 or $700 and then dip out of there. Like nigga, cause like, I don't be losing. Not no more. I don't lose no more.
You said be losing?
I don't lose anymore at the casino.
Oh, yeah? Because what, you go on Tuesdays, Thursdays?
What you say?
I say, what, you be going on Tuesdays and Thursdays, nigga?
The things and things.
I said, you be going on Tuesdays and Thursdays, nigga?
Oh, yeah. I tap those days, too.
Yeah, you be tapping on days and...
But you can't forget Wednesday, because niggas be winning on Wednesday, nigga.
Oh, yeah? I thought Wednesday was 50-50.
Nigga, that was the day to win, dog. That's when you start getting $30,000 off of one hit. I swear, it's coming. I'm gonna get $100,000. I'm gonna get $100-something thousand from this thing. It's coming.
Hell yeah, then they gonna fucking ban you, or they gonna do you like that one lady.
What lady?
The lady that won 42 million and they only wanted to give her 2 million.
Hell no, man. Motherfuckers will get suicided after I kill these motherfuckers. Look like somebody else, like they did it themselves. What?
I'll be
Fuck
pissed.
Fuck that.
Did I miss something?
Thing that would break me off. Like, I don't know. If they say it was a mistake and they give me at least 2/3 of that shit, I'll be okay. But you know what? 2/3 is a mistake. I take that. Give me about like 30 million. 29.99 million. I'd be cool. But nah, if it's 3 or 5 million, that's crazy.
Shoot, I be seeing people that claim they professional sports bettors. Shoot, if anything, I go to the streets, get some dirty money right quick and just put it all in Pokemon. Flip Pokemon cards.
So you put some money into Pokemon like that? You put your
Man,
I'd
I'd hit the block and fucking...
I wouldn't rip nothing.
I'd hit the block and then go get like 50 bands and fucking put it all in Pokemon and sell all that shit. Flip it all.
How would you Pokemon?
Shit, just buy, cash. You got cash. I'd just be going to all these card meets. I wouldn't buy it all in one time, but I definitely would be like, doing my shit though.
Holy shit, I might drive somebody off the road. Show me, download that app. Did you already download it?
Shit, in a second, I'm over here trying to figure out how to get this damn, cause I'm live over here. I'm trying to figure out how to get to this. I'm beating this one shit and get to the next shit. Where the fuck is the gym, bitch? Yeah, I'm trying to get through this game. Long story short, I already chose one of the fucking hardest things to do because I basically made my team like damn near a whole flying team. And then basically trying to figure out where to get this HM so I can get to the next spot. Alright, here we go. Alright. No, what? Okay. Now he flew to Damien City. Where the fuck did this nigga go? I've been playing literally 3 or 4 Pokemon games all at the same time, so I forgot what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Alright. Oh yeah, because I'm playing this. I'm playing Pokemon... What am I playing? I'm playing Pokemon Amethyst, Pokemon Omega Ruby, and I'm playing something on my personal time. I forgot which one I've been playing. I've been getting through it too. Alright, I just downloaded this shit. Oh, I'm about to download this shit.
Don't be sitting on no bread.
Oh, this the real deal.
What, Rips?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. They got it on Android.
Yeah, you know it's the real deal. They got that bitch on Android.
Yes, sir. It's official. It's happening.
That shit crazy. Alright. And we're back. I got a couple viewers. Shit, I think, nigga, since you called, nigga, I've been getting my viewers done went up.
What did you say?
I said, I think since you called, the viewers done went up, nigga.
What viewers? Oh, on your
Yeah.
screen.
Cause wasn't nobody watching when I first fucking got back on.
What stream is it?
I'm on Kick and YouTube right now. I'm on Kick. I'm using that Restream app so I can be on Kick and YouTube at the same time.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Hell yeah. Nothing.
Did you try to? I don't know if I sent you my code. Did I send you my code?
Yeah, I seen the code.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check
I
that
hope
out.
it hits. Hope you hit a good 60 or 100.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I just gotta learn how to like. No Diddy, just how to pull out, how to stop.
Nah, I mean, because sometimes you just don't even get it. You won't get nothing.
I don't want to be greedy.
Yeah, don't be greedy too, yeah.
Because I think that's why I lost last time. Because like I had got right. He gave me 100. And even though it was 140, I should have just went ahead and just took the 140.
Yeah, you gotta take what you got sometimes. Yeah. Eat no bone. Don't jump on go. Chunky bone.
Yeah, that nigga Ben taking these cards shit to a whole nother fucking level.
Yeah. Yeah, this nigga throwing card parties and shit.
Alright, damn.
And he goes there every Saturdays, Sundays, Tuesdays. Tuesday, Saturdays, Sunday.
Oh, he having card parties and shit?
Nah, he just had his UPS buddies. They just did their thing. I was one little party. I'm just saying. Yeah, he got the space for that shit.
Oh, yeah?
I was at a space in my life that's been banned from Pokemon.
I ain't gonna lie, if I had his money, I'd be investing in different shit so I ain't gotta work no more.
Yeah.
I had that shit.
Working for you, man.
Boy, I had that shit in, I had that shit in the motherfucking, in energy. Cause energy right now, boy, you can put 20 bands on energy, you get about 4 bands a month.
What type of energy?
I got it all written down, but basically I was watching this old nigga. He was basically talking about how he put 20 bands on energy, and fucking he get about close to 4 bands every month. He ain't had to work in years, and he just keep on stacking that up and putting even more and more. What am I doing? Where is the
I just
dude?
invest in energy.
Shit, just gotta look up go on the stock market and see the stocks.
What's a good? Do you know? Have you seen any good stocks?
Shoot. I personally, it was whatever Buddy was saying. Fuck. I gotta go back.
Sorry, it got hot out here.
Yeah, it's like 100 already down here.
Can't take that up. Holy moly. How is this not the right building? It's on the complete opposite side. Oh,
What?
shit. Man, what's this at?
What did I miss? I must have missed something.
Oh. Did you eat anything today?
Hell no. I ain't ate nothing yet. I've been trying to work on this intermediate fasting.
Intermediate fasting?
Yeah.
Oh, every day I did. How long you been up today?
Shit, I got up a little late, G.
I don't remember what time I got up.
What the fuck? What did I miss?
Thank you.
I know she looked good.
Oh, say it again, bro?
I said I know she looked good. She sound like she
Oh
looked
my
good.
God, I knew you said that. Fucking awesome. Hell yeah.
She sound like she look good.
Yeah, I'd say. I bless Spanish.
She ain't had that fake fat girl voice.
No, just a
She
little
had
bit.
that. She sound like she has some hips, boy.
Yeah.
See, I can hear it.
She came. I can hear it. Jason was gassing from a mile away.
You know.
Gas. I feel like I gas. Spanish. This is guys I gas. Puts me look like Clint Shell.
What the fuck?
Just put your snacks out. Claptrap. That shit. That's why that shit be deadly. Definitely get fun. Crank really.
Oh yeah, what you finna get into, G? You say you just dashing?
Yeah, the Uber Eats.
Hell yeah. Let me fucking figure out this part in this game, and if you ain't doing shit later, I'm gonna call you back.
Alright then.
Alright,
Thank
G.
you, yeah, bro.
Alright, G.
HQ was hidden here. Oppressive people were forced. I can't stand TV. It's better if ever.
Bro. Y'all.
Up your roof.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm stuck. Cause that dude with the blue jacket supposed to be in that house we just left out of here. Talking to these two nerds. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I did this part.
After finishing up my peace offering of the United States, I started on bringing in the songs.
I did that. Okay, I think we missed some members to fight up here somehow. Okay.
These two squirrels lived in luxury. They had a remarkably consistent schedule that respected all winter.
Is anybody watching Avengers Doomsday? It goes off on Let the Young Play Piano. Ha!
This is our home, and it used to be known as
Forgot what I was supposed to be doing, y'all. My bad.
I'm going to show all of my skills, full tour. Every room, every transformation, and a few forwards that are going to make you very glad you were here back then.
Down here, you can kind of see the hidden room that I was talking about. A lot of work to do in here, but this is actually called our kitchen.
Now, if you think you want to know the backstory, 5 years ago, they were here. So you can still don't have to say what you know. You freaked out and you realized your associate business
You ain't up here? There he is. Here we go, y'all. I had to figure it out. I ain't the slowest. I ain't the brightest. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Devin. That was my boy. I don't wanna dismiss my guy, but I do want to give y'all the attention, you know. Man. Man. I'll turn my voice up. I know it's probably low compared to the reading. Turn some of this music up, even though it ain't that great.
You're the biggest character of all.
Ooh, I hate hearing chalk. Ugh. That's a new thing. I do not like chalk, bro. I used to love me some chalk when I was a kid, I guess, a little bit. I feel like I could stand chalk. Now I can't stand it. Just because you're tough. A little bit. A little bit, yeah. You think you tough. Get him out of here. Shout out to everybody that's watching live. Y'all could have been watching Asmongold and watching these Streamer University dudes and Plaque Boys but yet y'all could have been watching Dean and AB. I know I've been watching them. We do a little bit of everything here, no Diddy. You know, we like to have a little dippily dabbly. Been thinking about damn, a 30-foot crocodile? I get fascinated too easy. Let's watch some Christopher Lee. That is my guy.
What's up with the drop pick? Wow. Check this out, man. Literally, all week, with the off-road bases,
That nigga smoking on camera talking about he about to be off for probation.
I think his name is like Boss CEO or like the Boss CEO or something like that, like CEO Boss or something like that. He was a blood nigga, though. He was from St. Clair. And he was sex trafficking women. He was one of the biggest those niggas on the block. But you know, when I came onto the YouTube, I started calling myself Big Boss, Christmas CEO. So literally, they raided my crib and thought it was me. Because I was posting so much money and guns back in the day when I thought I was a street nigga. So they busted in my crib, then we raided it, snatched everything, broke everything.
That's crazy. I had the same experience.
Found no drugs for the weed. Then they found no drugs. But what they did find in my safe, it was some ammo. But it's this Magnum I had. They sent some ammo, and I had the ammo from when I went to the gun range. Like a year ago, I just put the rest of the ammo in my safe. And because I was already a felon, because they caught this burglary based on beating this nigga ass at his house somewhere, the nigga was disrespectful. It was on my family member, so you know, as the only man in the family, I have to go beat niggas up. Because I'm in the hood, I only do how to handle stuff one way, so I have to learn the hard way. And doing that in this society, you can't just go to somebody's house and be mad at them and beat them up. Burglary niggas, so because I was a felon, when they raided my crib to see I had bullets, they was like, they get what? The police was like, if you get 3 years each bullet, it's better than the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So I hired a fire ass boy. They bought him for the boys. The only reason why I got 3 years probation and I no jail time, even though I already had felonies, was because I was doing good things in the community. I just had started my company. You know,
Dang.
I was showing him I was doing YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? So he was just like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, he was like, you know what? He is trying to be better. So I'm gonna give you 3 years probation. You know what I'm saying? And before that, I had.
Excuse me, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna turn up the volume so y'all can hear, cause it's lighter check.
You know what I mean? And I'm talking about the feds crazy. The feds be like, you can't leave northeastern Ohio. You gotta stay where you at. So that made me hunker down, settle down. You feel me? That made me just run the company up, hop on YouTube and talk to y'all. You feel me? And that's how I met y'all fly ass dudes, by just, you feel me, using my time wisely. And then over a period of time, me doing this YouTube, I started going into a new community and my personality started to like feel me change a little bit. I started getting more wise. You feel me? When people make me mad, I wouldn't lash and all this quick. You get what I'm saying? And I just learned. So that was a little story time about why I was on probation. But I'm about to get off though. You feel me? And
Lighter
that's why I'm
check,
telling
y'all.
everybody that might be in the hood, that might be watching these videos, like, hey, they got some, you know, some people got a lot of family members that, you know what I'm saying, that still can't get out the streets, no matter where you go. You know what I'm saying? You might have the streets influencing your son or influencing your nephew. And you can tell your nephew, man, watch Big Boss, bro. Big Boss is just like your nephew. I was bad as fuck, thinking that shit was cool. You feel me? But I think this side of the world where everybody handles their emotions real logically and I ain't gotta fight all the time and it's real calm and peaceful over here, I like this side of the tracks more than
man.
for sure. Like,
For sure.
It's fun over here. It's just like,
It's better.
damn, I love it.
You ain't gotta look over your shoulder, bro.
So,
That's free.
Another story time. The reason why I'm doing this video is because, you know, I've been doing this fragrance game stuff and collecting fragrances since I was legit. Since I was a young little scribble, itty bitty little booger, man. I always wanted to smell good. So these are my top 10 most complimented fragrances out of, you know what I'm saying, all the fragrances I've ever smelled. And you guys know, I'm wearing fragrances majority of the time, not because I like the smell, but it's because I'm getting compliments from the ladies. You get what I'm saying? Because I be getting compliments from the ladies, and you know what I'm saying? Shorty act cool, she like, damn, you smell good every time you go to bed. My house always smells good. I just like the reactions because, you know, reactions that we get from other people just validate how we feel about ourselves. So I always kind of loved and thought, like I always loved myself and thought that I smelled really, really good. So, you know, when
Yes,
I step
sir.
outside, people saying, hey, you smell
Confidence,
so good.
bro. That's the key, bro.
It just boosts the goddamn.
And that's how you get the ladies to talk to you, man. You ain't gotta chase these girls.
Boosted my confidence.
And you smell good, they gonna come to you. They gonna run to
Anytime I
you.
wanted to get
They gonna flock to you.
Ventures,
I'm older than
I
this
started
nigga, so
really
I know.
trusting myself. Because if I trusted myself on what scents to buy, and when I went outside and really got love for it, then I trusted myself in these business ventures. Because, you know what I'm saying, it might make me some money.
Out of there.
Now I got, feel me, bands around my neck, bands on my wrist, bands in the bank, bands can't make them think, make them faint. You feel me? And I mastered smelling these fragrances, and I'm also a perfumer, so you know I really care about smelling good. So let's go ahead and cue that intro. Let's go ahead and stay fly, stay looking good, and we about to go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so.
Shout out to this guy. I got a review coming for one of his fragrances.
Welcome, compadre. Christopher Lee Fragrances.
I'm actually doing this video live, so for everybody in the chat, you give me, y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying, shout me out, feel me? Y'all can follow along inside the chat. If y'all want to talk to me, holla at your boy, alright? So let me go to the first fragrance. Okay, so look, now this fragrance right here, I picked this up first. Before I got the other ones, I picked this one up first. Okay, and that is actually one of the most top scents ever, but this is Blue de Chanel Parfum.
Yep.
Well, it really just say Blue Chanel, but it used to be Blue de Chanel Parfum.
But you gotta take that
I
off.
don't know why. I might as well just scratch the little last piece of that off, because it's like,
They do be
you know what
tripping.
I mean? I might just go ahead and say Blue Chanel. That's what you want to say so bad, because like, why none of the other letters scratch off? Why is it just the D? So now it's just gonna be Blue Chanel. This is my Blue de Chanel Parfum. The reason why, y'all wanna know how I got this? Let me tell you how I got this today. So I'm about to tell you how I got all of these fragrances in this whole video. This is about to be a cool little video, bro. You about to get to know me, bro. So, bro, I had went on, what was this? I think this was OfferUp. This one, OfferUp is like this little marketplace where you can meet up with dudes, you know what I mean, like in the public, you know what I'm saying, you hit them up on a little messenger app or whatever, you meet up with them, and you know, I ain't never was scared to meet up with nobody, but I'm about to meet up with you, and I'm about to build this fragrance collection, right? So, it was this, I went to the west side of Cleveland, and if you know, like the west side of Cleveland is where the Puerto Ricans and the white people live at, majority of the time, and like the east side is where the black people at. I was raised on the east side, but I moved to the west side, so I'm really around a lot of Puerto Ricans and white people for sure. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this was a straight up like white dude, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And he was like one of them like white dudes that carried like a drawstring backpack, always wearing like a jersey or some shit, and he just real sketchy or some shit. But I didn't care. He hopped in the whip, and he had Blue Chanel, bro, still in the wrapper. You know what I mean? And I asked him, I was like, hey, G, bro, like, how you like? Because he didn't look like he can even afford the Blue de Chanel, so I'm like, bro, he had to steal it. And you know, my little hood spidey senses start like tingling. You know, I be feeling the hood vibes. I be feeling sketchy shit. I be knowing. So I asked him, I'm like, bro, so how you get this? He was like, man, I be getting this stuff, bro. I boost it, bro. I boost it. And I'm like, oh, for real? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, all right, well, how much you charge me? So he charged me $80 for this. And you know, I had to make sure it was real, but my nose is so advanced that once I sprayed it, I knew it was real. It's one of them type of situations.
Yep, that's how you
So I
know.
was like, damn, you know what I mean?
Especially you
So
go check it out the
I
store,
was
you go
like,
see
hey,
what the
bro,
store version
if
is.
you ever in your life, get some more. It's my little number, man. Hit me up, bro.
That's
But,
why
you
it's
know,
hard for me to
either
blind
it's
buy
just
completely.
after
I
that,
need to
was
go
almost
compare it.
in there. I was almost in there. But that's when I first started. So, hey, man, you still boosting for fragrances, stop doing that shit, man. It's not good. I learned. I'm different now. You feel me? Like, I'll still buy it from you, but stop doing that. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't want you to think that's some good shit to do. It's not. But if you already did it, holla at your boy. I'll buy it from you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, you gotta get it going.
Alright, alright.
All right, so another fragrance.
Making sure this
that,
lighter work,
I
y'all.
really like. I get a lot of compliments from. It's this Valentino Coral Fantasy. Like the compliments I get with this is off the chain. Like, let me tell you about the first compliment I ever got with this scent. Because the reason why I got it was basically, it was just the newest Valentino. So I just bought it. You know what I'm saying? But hey man, I remember I was in like this gym group.
Alright, shout out to
Like,
everybody.
I was in like this
We
gym
bike.
group, and we used to train every Sunday. And we called it Chest Sunday. This when I was in the gym heavy. So we in the gym, we training, we doing our thing. And I remember I walked in with Curl Fantasy on. And nobody gave me compliments but my homeboy Vince. Like, Vince was just like, hey bro, what you got on? But he said it so loud that everybody heard him. He was like, hey bro, what you got on? And I was like, man, I got this shit called Valentino Coral Fantasy. And I showed him. And because everybody else was hearing our conversations, everybody else started chiming in on the conversation. They was just like, hey bro, no, yeah, for real, what is that? You know what I'm saying? So you could just tell that, like, that's when I noticed, like, I was smelling good to everybody, but everybody just wasn't saying nothing to me. I was just smelling good that day. It's kind of like when the dude be musky, he stink, and then y'all just don't say nothing to him. See, I say something to people. I be like, hey dog, come here. Like, I'm the type, I'll tell you if you're funky. If you're funky ass, I'll tell you, hey bro, come here man. I'm like, hey dog, like bro, you ain't gonna get no hoes smelling like this, dog. This is what I'm gonna tell you to do. I got some cologne in the car, but I think you need to go hit the bathroom.
I'm telling
take
you.
that shirt off, get you some shirt, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Get that little hand soap in that bathroom with some towels and get under that arm, bro. You feel me? Like, you can't be out here. You ain't getting no hoes. You feel me? No bitch. So that's the type of nigga I am. And I remember, like, I was in there and they was loving my cologne, and I was just like, man, that's what I had on, bro. It was Valentino Coral Fantasy, bro. It's like an apple floral scent. This is still my first bottle. I refuse to use it. It's the first batch of Valentino. I don't want to use it. Okay?
Yeah, Coral Fantasy is good. Jasor,
So
Latafa Jasor is a good replacement, from what I hear. But I hear it's more
Late at night.
straight,
It matters when you are
pungent in a
and
good way,
someone who is.
and Valentino is more like
It matters
sweet.
when times are tight and saving money can really make a difference.
Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Hi, Alex. Where you get your medicine has never mattered more. That's why we have convenient locations right in your neighborhood with pharmacists ready to get to know you. Where you get your medicine matters.
Before it started as just a little pottery, and today we've got a factory, about 115 employees, no more than that now. Shopify gives people the agency to do something, like starting a business, selling stuff online. Shopify makes it easy and makes it fun.
Y'all hoes is just trying to delay me.
Selective. You know what I'm saying? Another fragrance that's one of my top compliments. I'm about to just go ahead and move on, right? This was 1 million Parfum. It's still my baby. You know what I'm saying? This is still my baby.
1 million is fire, I'm not gonna lie. I loved 1 million when I first smelled it. The silver and the fucking gold.
Who made that box? Like, is it by Cheryl? I don't even know that company. But yeah, I fucked y'all. If you watching this after I was on live, I told you I got the live on fucking to the chat too, so not. But 1 million Pokemon, it's my baby. It's still one of my favorite fragrances of all time. It's still like my first batch. I don't be wanting to use all this. I told you, I remember the first time I ever smelled 1 million Pokemon. Let me tell you how this happened. So my homeboy D, man, I told him another gym situation. So we in the gym and what was he doing, man? I think he was just working out regular, right? And he was smelling like heaven, real. And you know, I'm not scared to have to do what he got on. Like, ain't no shame in my game. I'm trying to smell good like how you smell good. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to get anywhere I see it. So, it's funny. So I asked him, I'm like, hey, bro, like, what fragrance you got on? He's like, man, I got on soap. I was like, soap? He's like, yeah, I'm wearing soap. I'm like, bro, you smelling that good? All you wear was soap. But it's before I could eat. He plans too fucking much. Like, he plays too fucking much. Like, I'm not about to keep playing with you. You get what I'm saying? And I remember we had went to this FitCon, and when he took his little man purse down there, or whatever that was, a little man bag with all the little cosmetic stuff to do, like the hairbrush and all that. He took that down there, and he showed me $1 million fuck month. And when I smoked it, I was like, oh shit. That set fire as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, bro.
This lighter is working, boy.
He said, I got the L going too. Oh, facts. So you already know we chilling.
Yeah.
You know we gotta go ahead and get in here, you know what I mean? Get in where I'm in here. I don't know why people stop smoking. I feel like, damn, but why you stop? I feel like if you stop smoking, you weren't supposed to be a smoker.
Right, at all.
It's not pleasant. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead to take some shit. Smokers, that shit don't affect our life in a negative manner. It actually helps it. Then,
Yeah, when you got high stress.
your life, like it benefits you, like you look forward to it. You know what I'm saying? You reward yourself, get your work done.
Yeah, you gotta reward yourself
your
with the
brain
gas.
get elevated, gets you high. It's just like all the stress just gets high out the brain. You just don't give a fuck. And then now you just mellow, chilling, the vibe be cool, and it's just a vibe. People that stop wanting that vibe, it's not meant to be. You're probably supposed to do like coca, I don't know, cocaine. You're probably supposed to do crack.
He said he's supposed to do crack.
Mary Jane? I don't know. What's wrong? Maybe you're not supposed to do nothing. You're supposed to be like a tech person that's supposed to be very focused, easy messing you up. You know what I'm saying? So, alright, let's move on, bro. So look, we got 3 cents in here. I told y'all I was gonna tell y'all good stories about all this. It's about to fly. Hold on, y'all. I don't know. We gotta look for these keys. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, 1 second. Keep on. Yeah, no, come on. Gotta find these keys. See, you know what I do, y'all? When I'm looking for my keys, I put an air tag on the keys. So I got an air tag with that Christopher keys. Like,
Smart.
you know how irritating it is to lose your damn keys?
I swear, bro.
You don't know where to put it. Alright, y'all. Let me show y'all something else.
Oh, snap. I'm killing my own nigga.
The next thing I want to talk about is Bomber number 9.
Lafayette Street.
Village.
Oh.
Come on, bro. Hey, who got that? Who gives you this? Greenwich Village. Fire. Fire.
It's an accident.
So fire.
Probably the first time I've ever done that.
Hey, I'm over here testing the Christopher Lee candles. I put the 316 sticker on it because I didn't make the stickers for the candles yet. But I'm about to do light this candle real quick. Cause who don't like a candle when you just chopping it up with your homeboy? Like, we just chopping it up. I can't light no candle.
No? I don't like candles with the homies. I like candles with the...
Okay. Just call me when you know what I'm saying? Like, Christopher Lee candles. They come in so. This shit smells so good. Y'all know that, y'all know how 316 smell, right? You know how 316 smell, how I got that, like, that soapy, clean vibe. That fragrance is like a soapy, clean fragrance. It's fire as fuck. It's fire. But you see, my girl had to use the key. She had to use it. Now she found the keys fast. She wanted to goddamn found the keys. But no, the candles ain't on the fragrance. Ain't on the site yet. It's gonna be there. And you know I'm gonna let y'all know. But like I said, man, Greenwich Village, man. Oh man, talk about getting me some compliments, dog. It's something about it. I don't know what they put in here that the women love. And I told y'all, I only work sex for the ladies. Like, do you understand the looks I be getting? And then you already know I'm just
Uh-huh.
No, I love, but you know, like I love calling girls baby. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you cool, baby. Like, yeah. Like, anything you want. Like, I say stuff like that. And like,
Oh,
you gotta
boy.
tell ladies, like, bro, yeah, anything you want, baby. Yeah, anything you want. Yeah, whatever you want. It's you. You the guy. You is everything in the world. You the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. You. Like, these just pickup lines. These is how I talk. Like I just walk up and be like, baby, look, I don't even need to know your relationship status. But look, any man, like the next man that talks to you, baby, let me tell you something. You're worth a lot. I don't have no broke niggas talk to you. Like, I'll say that. For real. It be smelling like bond number 9 Greenwich Village though. I have grills in, my teeth shine.
Hey, that was a
And you know,
outside of the commentary. If you've been reading, this was a good idea. She should have. Y'all should quit right now. That is a smart idea.
I'm telling y'all, what maximize compliments is when you can maximize your confidence. I'm trying to tell you. I feel like all this shit in competition. I'll be like, nah, I gotta be the rawest nigga on the block. Cause I'm that nigga. And if I think I'm that nigga, I gotta prove it. My car is the best car. When I pull into a parking lot, I was like, who car better than mine? That's what I thought. But then park that bitch. When I be walking around the store, who smells better? I be sniffing. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I thought. You know what I mean? Who beat who ass? Y'all walking around the store, I beat any nigga in this store's ass.
Okay.
To myself though. And then when I see all the men in the store, I be like, man, if this was a jungle, I win. Y'all have to team up against me. That builds my confidence. I'll be walking around saying anything I want. Because for some reason, I'm always able to say it in the right way where I don't.
I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna have to
That makes sense.
get to this next fragrance, my boy.
Here, Brooklyn thing. You will love this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you watch my channel,
I ain't gonna lie, I do not like initio ripple. I don't like initio sound effect like that.
in your city, it just
That Duke Dennis fragrance everybody like, I ain't into that.
Watching this channel, and you
Smell
actually
it.
listen
I don't like
to
designer
me,
fragrances like that.
You actually listen to the scents I be recommending. You smell better than every man in your city. That means if it was a fragrance smelling competition and they lined it up, the best smelling men who thought they was the best smelling men, and they had women just walking, and it was like a real competition. Like, we put on that competition, but who was the best smelling man? If you listen to my recommendations, you're gonna be the best smelling man in your whole entire city. Every Walmart you walk in, you smell better. Every bar you walk in, you smell better. Every club you go to, you smell better. Cause I really be feeling like I'm the best smelling man in the world. I'm not gonna lie, y'all.
Hey, I be feeling like that too. I be feeling like that nigga. Feeling like the guy. I ain't gonna say feeling, I know I'm the guy. Ain't no feel to it. Y'all the ones looking at me when I walk past, I wasn't stunting nobody. Let's just be honest. I don't stunt people.
And then they rate their team. And then we can leave it up to the world, the audience, everybody.
But everybody should feel like that. Y'all should feel like, where is the red carpet? Post taste. Where is Jeffrey with my drink?
It's me. I really be trying to keep my #1 ranking.
Shoot.
So it's nobody competing against.
You should get to the point where you ain't gotta remind yourself to hold your head up when you walking.
You never seen a smelling good.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm creating my own competition with myself. And
Even when you depressed, you can't let them see you sweat. Yeah.
Jordan with this. So if you're watching this video, we're gonna just continue to smell better than everybody else in the world. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Check this out. Thomas Cosmola number 4. Make sure you
I ain't
get
never smelled
the
that. No
elixir.
diddy.
Make sure you get the elixir. If you want to be the best smelling man in your city, bro,
$280 in savings, a set of 4 eligible goods still available.
I think the perfect test for the customer is the one that the customer truly needs.
Get 4 out of your car. Firestone company go here.
We all want the real stuff. Real moments with real people. Real grass under their feet. And real
I'm
wind.
gonna have to stretch.
Things are real. Things are better. That's why we make products straight from natural and simple ingredients. The ones that you can smell beneath every one of our caps. So now you can have that realness all the way from your head to your toes. Because a good day begins with good ingredients. Let's face it, a good shower.
Gotta love the commercial.
California does.
Life's a collection of moments. Quiet mornings, big celebrations, and all the connections in the
I'm Cosmola number 5. I'm trying to tell you, I'm competing with y'all too. If you watching this video, I'm trying to smell better than you. I'm giving you all the sauce. I gotta go back. I gotta go find something better than these 10 so I can be winning and always be number 1. Cause I'm gonna find something better than these 10. But I don't know, that shit hard. He's really the 10 greatest complimented scents in my whole entire collection. And if you watch my videos, you know for 100% fact, 100% fact that you probably seen me say, I keep talking about the same shit. Y'all haven't seen me talk about no other fragrance. I don't really be bringing in new fragrances to my top 10 most complimented list, do I? Who know me? If y'all been watching my content for like 3-4 years, don't I talk about the same shit every video? The reason why I keep talking about the same shit every video
Because it worked.
really
Yeah, they be the scents though. They a good amount of them do. I fuck with some of them.
If I come out with the top 10 most complimented video list, you know damn well probably gonna have 1 million Pop Farm on it. Probably gonna have Thomas Cosmola number 4. Probably gonna have Pearl Fantasy. Y'all see these in every list. So if y'all don't got it in your collection, I'm not trying to hear that I smell better than everybody in my city. I don't know. What the fuck is you wearing? Because if somebody wearing what I'm telling them to wear right here, then you ain't beating that. Your girl gonna think they smell good. You gonna be around your girl gonna smell it. You gonna smell it, you gonna be like, I know she just smelled that nigga. Fact. That's what these top 10 fragrances are doing, is making everybody either uncomfortable or happy. Usually the men gonna be uncomfortable when they see you walking around a girl smelling this goddamn good. Yo, girl, you know how many girls you probably work with at work and you smell it like this?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
What? So what y'all saying though? Stop playing.
Stop.
You at work?
Sleep.
All these women. These are wives, girlfriends, baby mothers, sisters, daughters, and they all
Mamas. Hey, we mama. Looking at.
talking about, you know, such and such smell good.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Remember that such and such always smelling good. You gonna be the always smelling good dude. If you okay with your woman at work, knowing it's a guy at work that smell better than you at home, all because he's wearing these fragrances, you would hate that. So you might as well go ahead and get this whole top 10 list, so you can just guarantee your wife is not ever
Leaving.
ever gonna be able to tell another man they smell better than her man. Facts.
Alright, facts.
I'm telling you, bro. Let me tell you another. Tom Ford Noir Extreme Palm Farm. Don't even fucking know. Oh, I'm talking about like, bro. What I tell y'all last time about this thing, I said my homeboy D. me tell you now. We bought it at the same time. Like, I never experienced the scent. We just bought it at the same time because we both liked it, the Noir Extreme. So you're like, we getting the Noir Extreme from day one. So as soon as it released, we went to dealers, both bought it, right? Matter of fact, I think I bought it at a separate
I didn't know that was gonna hit.
But we got it around the same time, right? And we was kicking it, and I think he was buying some tennis shoes for this chick he was fucking with. Like, he was fucking with this badass Asian chick, and he bought her some tennis shoes. Like, you know, us type of things, we just buy our women random ass gifts. Like, he bought her some shoes. Sometimes I'll get my girl a Chanel purse. Like I got my girl a brand new Chanel purse, a Coach purse. I got her a brand new Coach purse yesterday. Just be like, oh my god, I love this bag. Why? Because I'm always competing. I can't have her thinking that if she ever find another nigga, she gonna get this life that I'm just, no, I'm always creating competition to always never be fucked with. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, these fragrances did something to the boss. If you want to smell good and have your compliments get you confident.
This an arrow cut,
My
man.
dog, Tom Ford Noir Extreme Parfum, it's the one. I'm sorry for everybody, you feel me, that's on the budget. Let me tell y'all about you goddamn budget band. You got probably 100 Middle Eastern fragrances in your collection. They cost like $30 a piece. Facts.
Yeah.
I'm not lying. They cost like $30 a piece.
Mine costs a little bit more than that.
So the fact, I'm on your ass too. I'm about to get on all y'all Middle Eastern niggas' ass. That be complaining about how shit too expensive. First of all, you got 100 Middle Eastern fragrances and you only wear 5. For real. Let's be fucking for real. You only wear 5 to 10 of the other 100. They just sit there collecting the dust because you know they ass and you disappointed with your purchase. Bullshit. You not. You was caught up in the hype, but you got the scent. You don't really give a fuck about the scent. They used you, my nigga. Now you can spend some money. Okay? You got. Do you know that 80 your bottles of Middle Eastern fragrances can add up to one of the most complimented scents in the world?
That is true.
I'm not lying.
No, you got to do some research out here. You can't just be blind buying and going crazy.
That y'all don't use, and you look at my face like it's too expensive. It's not too expensive. You have a spending problem, young nigga. You got a spending problem. Stop fucking playing on me. You spend too much motherfucking money on these fragrances, dog. You think we stupid? Nah, we not dumb. You spend too much money, my G, and you not buying high quality shit, bro. That's the equivalent of, oh, I want a lamp. I don't want to buy a Lambo. That's you. That's how you sound. I don't like Lambos. Lambos cost too much money, but you got a garage of 5 Hondas. Why the fuck why are we talking? You got a Honda or a Nissan, a Subaru, shit. You got 5 regular ass fucking mid-sized cars in your garage. You got 8 of them, but you bitching about the fucking Lambo. You know damn well if you just been patient, not been
Yeah, you gotta up the quality, nigga.
save your money, you'll be able to get the Lambo. Why the fuck you got 8 Hondas in your garage? Almost some awesome. I got the biggest car. I got the best car collection. You don't got the best car collection. I got my face. The one dude with the Lambo is shitting on all your cars. I'm not gonna hear it. And that's how I feel. Yo, one bottle of that beautiful, high quality penny dropper, most complimented scent that you know you're gonna be wearing a lot is more important than the 8 Middle Eastern fragrances that you just got in your collection. And you can't sell them because you bought them for $25. And it probably costs $50 of work to try to sell the fucking scent. You see what I'm saying? Because your time is valuable, facts. Who the fuck be selling Middle Eastern fragrances, bro? Let's say that though. Who be selling Middle Eastern fragrances? Who's selling this shit, bro? Ain't nobody selling these Middle Eastern fragrances, bro. You bought them for $25. What you gonna sell it for $5, bro? You might as well fucking keep it and just hope you wear it one day. So you stuck with it. You stuck with that shit, and there's nothing you can do. You mad as fuck, bro. Let's move on. Let's get to another scent. I can talk about this shit all day. Oh, my dude in the chat said his scent of the day is Lost Music. Well, it's not a dude. Is that a girl? Oh, that's Richie. Oh.
Yeah, no, don't be blind buying out here, y'all. Don't be blind buying fragrances. Do a little research.
It's my baby.
Especially, you know, go and get the high quality.
Polo blue fragrance ever
different.
Polo beef.
Can't be the same as everybody else.
It's so amazing. So amazing. As the best smelling guy in the whole wide world, I'm telling you, this fragrance is amazing. And it don't even cost that much. You can go get it on Joma Shop for like $50, $60 and you in there. You smell it better than thousands and millions and billions of people in the world with just this scent. And the word is spring, summer, fall, winter, all year round. You don't need to go get Polo Blue EDT, Polo Blue Pom Pom, Polo Deep Blue EDT, Polo Blue EDT, Polo Deep Blue, all that bullshit, all the flankers. You don't need to do that. Just get one. Alright? Stop wasting your money, bro. You got all the fragrances you're not wearing. You got every single YSLY in your collection. And you don't even wear them that much. But when you do wear them, you only wear one of them. Tell me if I'm fucking around, bro. Who got hella flankers and they only wear one of the flankers, but they got all the flankers though? They really only wear one. Let's be real. If you got Dior Sauvage, you got every Dior Sauvage in your collection, the only Dior Sauvage that you really probably wearing is the Elixir and then one of either the Parfum, EDT, or Soleil. You wearing one of them. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? Yo, you're not wearing all the flankers. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You're not doing it. Look, this DNA is fire. Now hear me out. If you already got Polo Blue in your collection, you cool, but you don't need to. It's not that big of a difference where you gotta go pick it up. It's not that deep. Okay, so don't go run into this Joma Shop buying this shit. You already got a Polo Blue, you lit. All the Polo Blues are fire. But this one right here, super fire, bro. Super fire. Hey y'all, we gonna compare these two. You feel me?
I swear, bro. You got to, bro. Le Parfum and the OG.
EDP. So in the next video, we're gonna compare them. So just y'all keep it down. Feel me? Yeah. So like I said, the Polo Blue fire. Any Polo Blue can wear it. It's like a light, refreshing, watery scent. Let me tell you how good this Polo Blue is, bro. It's happening in the same day. So it's this plaza, the stores down the street from my house, shopping center. They got like a Taco Bell in there, a Walmart, Target. They got all the little shopping centers, right? So this particular day I had on Polo Blue. I went to Taco Bell. When I'm in the line, trying to get my little taco, my nacho taco, my little crunch wrap supreme, and the lady inside the Taco Bell line, she gave me a compliment on my fragrance, but I was in the car. And I just couldn't fucking believe it, you know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck is you in there smelling like tacos? I'm in the car where fresh air at. So how would you even pick up the scent? And it's just a cologne. You know what I'm saying? So that was just a really fire-ass experience. So, you know what I'm saying? I drove from that line feeling good. Like, damn, man, this Polo Blue kicking ass. So, that same exact day,
He says kicking
I got
ass.
some fish tank over there. I got some fish. Okay, so I was actually, I don't think I was buying some more fish. I think I probably was getting like little decorations for the fish tank this day. And I was getting some decorations. I had got the SpongeBob decoration, like the SpongeBob house. I got the SpongeBob house, and then I got the Squidward house. And I was gonna put it in there and be like, nigga, this bikini bottom, you know, fries. The fish tank was gonna look like the best fucking fish tank. You see how competitive I am? I'm competitive with the fish tank. I'm like, okay, if they look at my fish tank and they see bikini bottom, who gonna beat bikini bottom? You ain't beating bikini bottom. You got SpongeBob in there. This is Sponge bikini bottom, bro. What you got? Some pebbles and some rocks and shit. Big ass tower around. Nigga, it's bikini bottom. My fish tank shitting on yours. That's just how my brain always operates. Competitive. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm fried, bro. I'm always thinking somebody trying to compete with me. I'm retarded. So this particular day, I'm at Pecco. I'm getting some shit to fish tank. I'm in the line. The lady like, so good. What is that? So that was 2 compliments in like 30 minutes. Ever since then, I was like, I'm wearing this shit a lot. And now I get compliments at the mall. My grandma complimented me. My auntie, oh, you smell so good. I'm like, man, get a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, get off.
Right, you know
You know
me.
what I'm saying? Mama be just love me, man. You my firstborn. Man, you can't just be hugging me, bro. It's gay. Hey, I'm hugging.
Okay.
That's a little joke though. Anytime anybody in my family show me affection because they love me and shit, I'm always like, bro, that shit gay, bro. Watch out, bro. Gay ass shit, bro. They like, it's not gay, it's love. I'm like, that shit gay, bro. Gay hugging me and shit, bro. Fuck off me. Give me a kiss. You my nephew. Ugh. Hey, gay ass shit, bro. Watch out, bro. Faggot ass shit, bro. So I'm always talking shit with them, man. But yeah, though, like, my mama like the same. My mama, my family, the ladies I bump into, you know, I used to have a verses kicking off all the time, putting on that polo blue, really, you know what I'm saying, like, smelling good, bro. Alright, so another scent I want to talk about, I'm trying to tell you, this scent right here, I did this especially for the G's. This is the Jock. I'm telling you. The Jock is the most complimented fragrance in my whole entire fragrance catalog. This is, so let me tell you why I created the Jock. The reason why I created the Jock, who said bless me? So my dude, you see, cheese. I'm thinking about those Jock. Facts. I'm thinking about those Jock.
Yo.
Right,
Hey, yo.
Let me tell y'all the reason why I had got the Jock. So
That's wild.
first, I had picked up Al Hermes Gold Edition. I'm like, damn, you know, I got so many compliments with Gold Edition, right? So I always was in my head like, Gold Edition is one of the top complimented fragrances I've ever had in my entire life. So, I'm like, hey, my dude said, Paul. Like, hey, yo, what? Hey, he probably did. Fuck that whole cracking with me. He said it, Andrew, but I already said, hey. Probably here. But, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the Gold Edition.
I'm watching this nigga video like he sitting here with me.
So, I always thought to myself, like, man.
Ooh, I'm out of here.
Complimented to the all time, like, right behind 1 million Farfan, like, Thomas Child's model number 4.
Don't run.
So, you know, I started my company, you get what I'm saying? And I had to redo the job. So I had lost the old formula, so I had to redo it. And I was like, I just want to create, like, it over pure, you feel me? Had a baby with Tom Ford's bitter peach. I'm like, I want them 2 cents to, like, fuse. So I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do. That's how the job came about. Then, and this shit, I'm talking about, I never was able to sell all this story. He was in front of me walking off fast. You know how I like this, but he's gone. I'm like, where the fuck you gotta go? I'm following my eyes. Nigga, bam, this nigga walking too fucking fast. So, I catch up to him. I'm catching like this draft with this sexy ass fragrance coming from this man, but I'm just like, dude, what the fuck is that shit? So when I got out of the I'm caught up to this nigga. We in the line waiting. I'm like, hey Martin, bro, you know what's up? Bro, what the fuck got on? But that shit's fucking great. You know, I cuss all the goddamn time. Sorry, my vocabulary kind of fucked up. Okay, but that's just how I talk to everybody I know. So that's exactly what I said. I hope y'all don't think I'm bullshitting. I really said it just like that. I'm like, what the fuck is that on, bro? That fucking shit fucking great. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole lot of fun. And he was like, I got the jock on, bro. I got your Christopher Lee flavor. I'm like, nigga. That's how I roll like this.
Like the fish from SpongeBob.
You got my shit on? Hey, Martin, stop lying, bro. Hey, Martin, stop lying, bro. Martin, stop lying, bro. You ain't got my shit on, bro. You know what, Martin?
He took me out.
Too strong. Here, perfectly balanced.
After my car wreck, I've been, giving medical appointments. And
use the Coleman would work to get you to a doctor with real car crash experience, so you can get the treatment you need.
Anybody else?
We can fight for the money you deserve.
You know what Mark said?
Hmm.
He said he had my shit on. I was like, damn. Hey, I was punching it. Hey man, if the air was a person, I caught 27 targets that day. Out the air. You know how many times I punched the air that day? Yeah. I'm talking about like, bro, the air getting his ass beat. I was beating the shit out the air. Hey, you know I'm happy as fuck when hey, y'all don't get to know me, bro. If y'all ever see me cracking up, if y'all ever kicking with me and shit, like we ever like, we go visit a place and y'all got me fucking laughing, I'm in a good ass mood, I'm probably fucking the air up, like, just, if you see me just, like, who's Chris punching? Nigga, that's the air. Fucking, I won! Hey, don't let me win the lotto. Man, don't let me win the lotto.
They making me get every card.
Beating the fuck out the air.
Gonna get Pokemon cards and the damn.
You can't just 20 years. That's how much I'm gonna beat. I'm gonna get 20 years for beating the air's ass. That's just what it be. So just know, when Martin had told me like, hey dog, your fragrance is so fucking fire, I was so happy, bro. I was just so happy. I'm just like, damn, bro, I'm really that nigga. Oh, you know when you feel like you that nigga, bro? You know when your girl tell you like, you the best I ever had, and then you had that conversation with her after she said that while y'all was fucking, you just be like, so you remember when I was fucking you and you was like, this is the best thing I ever had? You know when you said that? Was you just saying that shit, or was you for real? Like, am I really that nigga? And then she be like, no, you number one. What you doing? Beating up the air. Oh! All them niggas that hit. Not like the bow. If she a virgin, it's nothing to do. Oh. I just know I won. I'm all you had, bitch. I know I'm stuck. But like, it be like that though. And we're fun, man. Hey, I told y'all this was about to be a good little vibe though. I'm like, man. Let me get on here and talk my little shit. You know what I'm saying? My little shit. I got one more thing to show y'all. But like I said, the shot fire, they had me jabbed. I ain't never been that goddamn jabbed in a long ass time. Happy to know. But look. Alright. Last thing I want to talk about. Look at this. This is the last one. I'm sorry it's so damn greasy. Sorry.
I'm not into YSL like that. At least none with the apple scent.
What the fuck is
This
that?
apple don't smell good on me.
Everybody got a little smudge on there.
Well, I just don't like the smell of apple as far as the scent, I guess. Green apple. I love the fruit though. I love how it smells. I just don't like how it just goes bad on me, I guess. My pH is trash.
It's the old bottle. All black bottle. You wish you could show me your old bottle? Which one? The old drop? Hey, the old bottle with a drop, super old. That shit back in the day. I used to really like do this fragrance shit. Like, I still do it. But look, y'all, these are my top 10 scents.
That was cool, y'all.
If y'all watch me on live, I ain't going nowhere. I'm just, because we gonna pick it. The video gonna be over with. But we talked about Blue Chanel Parfum, not Blue D Chanel, just Blue Chanel, you know what I mean? Valentino Pearl Fantasy, fire stuff. We got the 1 million Parfum, that big ass shit. Watch out. Then we got Vine.
Well, that was an interesting video. What else is on? Let's watch that guy. Mike Zero. Shout out to Mike Zero.
Brody has 3 products, and it's stronger than any other brand. There are trucks, and then there's the 2026 GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on this Sierra Denali with employee pricing for everyone. That's over $13,000 total value.
Now, there is no doubt about it that the Moana box office disaster is already putting the Walt Disney Company into a state of panic. We already know that they did engage in firings for Moana's marketing team. We talked about this very much like what Warner Brothers recently did with Supergirl, and Disney also did this, if you guys may recall, back in 2025, right around, I would say, April, right after the release of Snow White 2025, when they also fired the marketing team surrounding that movie. Now, we know one thing is that Josh D'Amaro and WB CEO David Zaslav, they are very close, much like how previous CEO Bob Iger is very close with WB CEO David Zaslav. We all know that there are a lot of things going on here when it comes to how they actually scapegoat and fire the wrong people when things just don't go their way. Now, one thing about Moana, the live-action remake, is that there are a lot of things wrong with this movie. I think the biggest piece of criticism is the fact that this is just a movie that nobody really was asking for. And number 2 is that the CG effects very much do look like they are generated. And on top of that, you have The Rock's wooden acting. The fact that Moana 2 came out just in 2024. We didn't really need a live action.
The Rock has been playing the same person since Scorpion King. Let's just be real, y'all. He has become the same person, maybe more confident, but he has been playing the same big ass, ambiguous, racially ambiguous dude since fucking Scorpion King. Respect, but it's The Rock. I mean, we was messing with him because he wrestled, man. I personally wrestled in wrestling.
Now, they're fully focused on the Tangled live-action remake, which is shockingly kind of taking a step back from DEI.
I just remember him being the people's champ. I wouldn't worry about all that other stuff.
We're going to be going over that very much in the next couple of weeks.
This last battle whooped my ass a little bit.
Labeled a box office disaster after they invested well over $350 million for the movie, and also how their merchandise sales failure played a big role too. One major development going on now involves more to do with Disney CEO Josh D'Amaro and his response to the Moana backlash after the Moana firings took place, where Disney, much like WB, did with Supergirl. Now, Josh D'Amaro delivered the following. As CEO, I felt it was necessary, he says, to address this to both our customers and investors alike around the globe in regards to our latest motion picture, Moana, which serves as our latest live-action remake. In regards to the trades, the critics, and others who have been criticizing our newest motion picture, we here at the Disney Company believe it is very unprofessional, inflammatory, and damaging to go labeling our latest film as a financial loss. The fact of the matter is this, is that yes, we invested with confidence into this live-action adaptation, and I have no doubts that the noise directed at us is coming from a politically driven landscape.
Why do they think everything's politics? Why can't people just accept the movie? They didn't like certain things about it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You don't gotta like everything that come out. Shoot, that should make y'all want to make something that's fire, if anything. Ain't nobody worried about politics. I know I ain't worried about no politics.
Now, I gotta stop there quick. Notice how Josh D'Amaro, once again now for the umpteenth time, when things don't go his way, when he actually meets with a failure, he has to blame everything on politics. Now,
I ain't politics, polymarket, or polyamorous. I ain't in none of that.
they have nothing to do with having
Nigga.
a political bias or anything like that. You have a lot of trades, a lot of critics out there just telling it like it is, that the CG effects in this movie are atrocious when you
Only
compare
Polly
it
we
or
know is Polly Toad around
to
this
the live
motherfucker.
action portions. And not just
Tell
that,
them live audience.
this is a movie that nobody
Ooh.
really needed, especially given the fact that Moana 2, like I said before, it just came out in like 2024. This is way too soon to really engage in a live action adaptation of that IP. It's about the IP, right? So our goal, he says, is to entertain. I would also like to confirm that we have not once in this film and never did embrace or engage in generated effects. We had a full team of animators who used revolutionary technology to make this the most impressive movie in years. And so I believe it's equally inflammatory when you have the trades, the critics who wants to rush to conclusions and label your animation techniques as generated material. That is something the Disney company has not engaged in, not yet. And though we do have an interest in that, and we'll be investing in that technology soon for the future, this did not apply to Moana. The fact of the matter is, we had to take part in downsizing within our company, and this affected our live action department. Do note this has nothing to do with the performance of Moana, and it's destructive behavior towards Disney company to go rush into conclusions. We are asking everyone to please trust the process.
As you achieve just practical skills you need to know for the job, it is preparing you with skills that you will actually use. And also, I would say cost-wise, I mean, honestly, huge savings. SAG accepts so many transfer credits.
Transfer credits to SAG saving time and money.
Got a lot of practical skills. Overall, experience here has been very rewarding.
Hello, the Naruto manga. 12 years ago, in 2014, we still have several unsolved mysteries in the Naruto series regarding the characters, plots, lore, and many other things. We've never gotten an answer from Kishimoto or any other sources, and these mysteries are still very much present in the Naruto. So today we're going to talk about the 15 major unsolved mysteries in the Naruto series, and I'm going to be ranking them from easiest
1
to
second,
explain
y'all.
to
Let me
the
get
most
some.
baffling ones. Starting with number
Let me get
2.
something right quick.
How Lee and Guy graduated from the academy even though they have no ninjutsu or ninjutsu abilities. When it comes to Guy, he does use a few ninjutsu during the series when he summons the turtle, but of course Guy's not great at ninjutsu whatsoever. Lee, he's even worse. He cannot perform ninjutsu or ninjutsu at all. And as we know, one of the conditions for a shinobi to become a shinobi is ninjutsu and all chakra to create those abilities. We see in chapter 1 that the graduation test was for Naruto to create a clone. It's not a shadow clone, just a regular clone that has no ninjutsu, and of course, Lee and probably Guy at the academy wouldn't be able to do that. And sure, you may say that the graduation test would change maybe when Guy and Lee passed to this ability called Gaijutsu, but even so, ninjutsu is a very important category, and it's likely that if you're terrible at jutsu and genjutsu, the professors are just not going to let you pass. But naturally, this was not the case for Broccoli and Guy. Guy became a villain in all things. So why? He never really got an answer. Though he comes sort of close to it. During Guy's flashback, when he's fighting against Madara using the gates, we see how Light Guy took Guy to the academy. Kakashi and his dad are also at the academy, and they're looking over the kids that were accepted to the academy itself, and Guy wasn't accepted at that point. Kakashi sort of dismissed Guy and his dad because it was a movie, but Sakumo, Kakashi's dad, tells him, oh, you shouldn't underestimate him. You're trading a lot of those two. The academy, they're not idiots. If they see somebody has potential like that, they are going to let them in. And sure, that's where you should enter the academy and not become a
Sasuke, but it's likely that the same logic must be applied to him testing the exams for him to begin again, and the same thing would be applied to Rockford as well. If they do reasonably well at everything else, but really well at Taijutsu, for example, then the Academy will allow them to become shinobi because of their sheer guts and how much they're really trained to become stronger. And the same thing goes for the promotion of the character who goes for rating. And sure, I guess your peasant exams, you don't have to use your sword being used there. It's not mandatory because you just have to pass through the tests and then or do well in the tournaments. But in order for you to become a Jonin, you have to be recruited by the Hokage. And if the Hokage thinks you are able to perform in Jonin level missions with Jonin level abilities, yeah, you can be Jonin. So you may consider this a mystery, but it's more than likely this is how the test exam in the academy involves further endurance. Moving on to number 14, Sasuke's Hawk. We know that midway through Naruto Shippuden, after Sasuke acquires Orochimaru's powers from absorbing him into his body after Orochimaru failed to find transfer jutsu, he acquires the summoning of snakes as well. After all, that was one of Orochimaru's signature abilities. So now Sasuke can summon big snakes. He can even summon Manda, the most powerful snake. So Sasuke summons Manda to essentially survive vigorous zero explosion, reverse them out of the way. And that's very well explained, right? I mean, it's not so verbatim how Sasuke caught this snake summon, but we know it's because he got a rough polish. Now, the thing is, summons require a blood contract, meaning that Sasuke must have made a blood contract on screen, but sure, that's allowed, right? The only character we actually see sit in the blood contract is Naruto in part 1 when he becomes summoner of toads, and after acquiring Orochimaru's powers, Sasuke is obviously going to go to make the contract. But another this one comes pretty much out of nowhere. During the Sasuke versus Danzo fight, Sasuke is falling off the samurai train. He summons this pretty damn large hawk, which allows him not to fall to death. But anyways, the hawk is important to that specific fight because it helps Sasuke out, and the hawk's also important in the war because it does several things. Now, thematically speaking, it makes a lot of sense for Sasuke holding a hawk. Now, Taka, the new name Sasuke for his team, means hawk, and there's the interconnected motif of the hawk killing the snake. Headed, which was Sasuke's team before, means snake. And when Sasuke learned the truth about Itachi, he ascends. Above, he's a new type of predator, a more powerful one. He's destroyed Orochimaru, and Orochimaru's power is gone. Now he's a hawk. Yeah, makes sense for Sasuke to summon a hawk from a story standpoint. But the mystery is, how did Sasuke even get that hawk? Because it comes completely out of nowhere. It's even remarked in the story itself, a little bit of lampshade when Obito is watching the fight with some new summon. Where did Sasuke get it? And to be honest, we're just questioning that. Sasuke has a lot of screen time. There's the second most screen time in the series after Naruto, and usually we see stuff that happens to Sasuke. But if it was any other character other than Naruto or Sasuke or a new creature, we would just sort of hand wave and say, oh yeah, he got the summon during his training when we didn't see it because it was off screen, but it's not much of a mystery. Sasuke probably sought out to find powerful hawk summons and simply made a blood contract with them. It's pretty simple. Not something we saw on screen. Could it have been interesting? Sure. Then again, the Naruto manga moves pretty quickly. There is hardly ever time for us to see characters going through these tangential adventures, and there's no filler episode about how Sasuke got the hawk, so that's probably why people are like, oh my god, it's a mystery! Sasuke's hawk! What contract for the hawk? Mystery solved. Number 13. How Cox can survive this fight against Hashirama Sentry, the first Hokage. Now when Cox was fighting against Kakashi, Shikamaru, and Joji in your headbands, they remind me of the first Kono Hashinobi icons. Hashirama, the first Hokage, and Kakashi's like, yeah, this dude is old, and if we spot Hashirama, we're like children for him. And obviously Kishimoto wrote that statement for us to understand how old Cox was, because he doesn't look particularly old, and to hype him up, how strong he is as well, of course. But the thing is, we don't know if we can tell the truth. At least when we read it for the first time. Later on, we got confirmation that it was the outside source that, yeah, Cox fought against Hashirama. And this wouldn't be classified as a mystery if Hashirama's power level remains the same as it used to be back in Naruto Part 1 when he was revived by Orochimaru to fight against Hiruzen. But the thing is, Kishimoto clearly amps the power of the entire verse over Naruto, but specifically Hashirama's power. Hashirama, the founder of the League of the People.
Alright, y'all, my bad. I have
live up until Tanjiro Jinchuriki begin to appear. And if we take a look at the fight between Conrad and Mushroom at the very end,
You're some
flashback
fool,
with the
nigga.
war, yeah, there's nothing Cox could do against the guy. And you can't even say, well, Cox is very old. We could have let Hashirama get a team, but no, because Hashirama has no headband. Meaning he already found the village, and we know he found the village when he was an adult already. So he was pretty damn powerful. And even if you eyeball Cox, there isn't a single universe in which Cox does damage to Hashirama, much less him on to make it a difficult fight. Now, from the outside sources, we know that Cox he lost the fight, and we know he got destroyed by his village. He lost to Hashirama's.
Ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
they were probably trying to get rid of Cox from Crystal Kage, but anyways, his failure to
I'm gonna turn the mic
imprisonments because
more over here towards.
which eventually made Cox resentful towards his village. He eventually broke out of the cave.
There we go.
From the waterfall village.
Yeah.
It's the dude that used to steal hearts and extend his lens and everything, and became a rogue ninja. But that's not the mystery, right? The mystery is how can he survive a fight against Hashirama? Because it shouldn't be possible, right? Because for if he lost, he just got wiped out of the face of the earth. Nobody would question it. And returns to the waterfall. It doesn't make much sense, does it? There's only one reasonable explanation. You learned how to time travel, and she saved Cox from Hashirama. But I mean, obviously, Hashirama let him live. That's the obvious explanation, the only explanation, really. Can you imagine how the fight would play out? Cox would attack.
I gotta get
Hashirama.
something to
Maybe he's
eat,
trying
boy. I'm hungry.
guard him somehow. He didn't even have both parts to fight against.
I like y'all,
And he had stolen the jutsu. So, what would Cox do here? Like, Hashirama would end up his attacks and just look at him in pity and say, dude, just stop. Just go back to your village. You cannot do anything against me. You're just embarrassing yourself, and this is pathetic. And please, I don't want to kill you. Go back, talk to your elders, try to convince them that you did, whatever you could, trying to keep me, but eventually I beat you or whatever. But just stop.
He gave that man a chance to go home, boy.
Or maybe Hashirama beat him up good, but spared his life. Either or. The matter is, yeah, Hashirama lets him survive. That's the only explanation. Moving on to number 12. Hashirama's Satan. Number first Kage here. And this one is about his Satan ability. What is his Satan? Where is it from? What creature was Hashirama's Satan? Because we know Shinobi learned to use Satan on their creatures like toads, snakes, etc. But we have no idea about Hashirama's Satan. There are a few alternatives. A lot of people say it's the slug Satan that uses Tsunade and some slugs, specifically Katsuya, the most powerful slug in the world. And Tsunade is the granddaughter of Hashirama, so maybe Hashirama link to that. But I don't think it's the slug Satan, especially not Katsuya, because she never really mentioned Hashirama to Tsunade or anything like that. And when Hashirama goes to war, Katsuya summoned there's never an interaction between the two, and if they were summon and summoner, that would probably be something they would talk about or interact or at least acknowledge each other. Also, if you look at the markings around Hashirama's face, it doesn't look very slug-coded because they are red in the manga. In the anime, they're kind of black, but they don't feel very slug-like. But the more likely explanation is that Hashirama learned it from another animal, or maybe he just learned it by himself. We don't know if that's quite possible. We only see Naruto training for Sagehood, and the way he went about it was to drench himself with that little amount of mode that allows Sage energy to enter his body more easily. We don't know if it's possible for you to start sensing Sage energy on your evolution through a human being. Maybe you can with a lot of training and concentration, so maybe you can learn by yourself, but we never see Hashirama summon any creature or anything like that that I'm gonna mention. What we all know is Capybaras. It's just how it goes. Moving on to number 11. Kibimaru and Itachi diseases. What the hell? How do they get those diseases? Are they the same disease? Are they challenged? Specifically by Shinobi? And the answer is it doesn't really matter. They're sick. They had to be sick for the narrative Kishimoto was trying to go for. But if you ask me, it doesn't seem like they had the same type of disease. And I'm not a doctor, so I wouldn't be able to diagnose them. Soon, if you are one, that would have no comment below. But it's definitely not a chakra disease. It's something that they clocked or developed like a regular person would, but it was powerful skills. We're like, oh, so that's kind of tragic and strange and ironic because they're so strong and yet they're sick and about to die because of that. I guess I could also put my option category because he was also sick when he died, but he didn't die because of his disease. He was just, coughing a lot. And he seemed to just have a pretty bad flu, and that was this. Because those were the symptoms. He was coughing, he was tired, he was pale, but it didn't look like that was from like Himaro Itachi's disease. Like, if I were to guess, I'd say Himaro had some type of terminal cancer. And Itachi seems to have pulmonary disease, like tuberculosis. And if it was tuberculosis, I'm pretty sure he was able to treat it. Probably antibiotics in the universe. I don't really know a lot about that, but they have all sorts of drugs. So antibiotics are natural in our universe. Moving on to number 10. Those two extremely powerful weapons are near the capable of deflecting any attack by adapting itself. The properties of said attack, and a sword is able to seal away everything it touches. Together, according to Black Setsu at least, they make Itachi Susanoo invincible. And the mystery is, how on earth did Itachi get those weapons? He just sort of appeared with them in the fight against Sasuke, used them for a brief time, and that's it. He dies, we never see them again up until he used them in the war against Metal Tensei, and then we never see them again for real. And we know they are legendary in universe. Black Setsu knows about them, Orochimaru knew about them, and Orochimaru was trying to find at least a Totsuka blade because he recognized it after he got hit. But how did Itachi get them? Who created them?
Shout out to Hero Volty for his video, because I had to cut to go see his video just to find out where the dang stairs were.
Tablets or in all the Uchiha texts going around the Uchiha hideout, for example. So we just don't know if Itachi had taped them from somebody or if he just found them somewhere where they were sealed away and hidden. I mean, the most likely explanation is that Tenten, the master of weapons, the narrative just gave it to Itachi, but I'm not going to be talking too much about that. Anyways, a one-shot about how Itachi got those weapons would be very interesting. Shimoda, everyone likes Itachi, or at least a lot of the fandom. This would make a lot of money if you made a one-shot about it. Or, just mini arc. Go for it, man. Number 9. Why only Hashirama can awaken foot style naturally? Hashirama's a lot of this.
Everybody would watch something if it was a short about Itachi. I know people that don't even watch Naruto that will watch it. Come on.
With got to be metallic, new colors, classic can also stand out. From black to bright shades, all change forward. Own your colors with got to be metallic.
Why is ultimate balance feel coverage?
It's my first day of work and I need to make a great impression.
If you're not willing to sacrifice, the exit is right there.
Someone bring a gurney.
Pretty mysterious, the Naruto series, from the amount of screen time he gets, and also from the importance and strength he possesses. There isn't a whole lot we know about him. One of the weird things about Hashirama is the fact that, first of all, he has an insane healing factor, and he's able to withstand legendary KKK kind that he is the only person in the entire world that awakens naturally. Most other people that
Excuse me,
get
damn.
with style get through Hashirama self, which seems to be the standard way for you to acquire that, and also several other key abilities such as the power to master Sharingan better if you're not an Uchiha, the power to catch Izanagi, much better stamina, physical abilities, and also the ability to heal well. Hashirama cells are infectious. They're going to try and take over the host. Now, is this because of Hashirama's sheer power? Does this have to do with Hashirama's will style? Are those things both connected? Maybe they are, but everything likely stems from Hashirama's ability to use wood style in the first place. And sure, wood style is a KKK con, for the limit, but it seems like that limit is just the Hashirama zone blood. Not even his family is actually super style. The Senju clan, the strongest clan alongside Uchiha, is not capable of using flip style. It's not like the Sharingan, which several Uchiha members possess. Only Hashirama one. And you may say, well, it's probably because Hashirama is the reincarnation of Ashura, so they get that. But, I mean, Naruto is the reincarnation of Ashura as well, and he does not have flip style. At least up until he gets a new arm of Hashirama, so then it's likely he would have learned flip style and whatnot. But naturally, as we said before, Hashirama is the only one. We don't even know if Ashura himself had access to flip style. Sure, in that garbage anime filler he had, and he used the Buddha statue that Hashirama used later on. But that's obviously filler and scratch because they just copied it from Sasuke, Naruto, Hashirama to be able to make an Ashura. When it comes to the manga, we know that Ashura and this Ashura was capable of using truth-seeking orbs, so maybe because of that, he would also be able to use wood style, maybe he got some of the power of the Ten Tails that Kaguramu used to have, and so he passed on this key of wood style slash Ten Tails power that he got from Kaguramu onwards, but it only awakened in Hashirama. Nobody else got it in the entire universe, even though down the line he had thousands of descendants. Hashirama was the chosen one, and that's why he was also the one as well. And why would Naruto not get it? Well, Naruto got other stuff, I suppose. I guess
Yeah, Naruto got everything. Why? What else do he need?
family tree of Hashirama was because Hashirama
What more do a
was
nigga
the
need?
direct descendants of Ashura and Naruto was Inuzuma, who were not so direct, like a branch family of sorts. In this case, an entire clan. But anyways, so he still gets a lot of chakra, a lot of power, incarnation and everything, but it's like the Hashirama. And I mean, other than this explanation, I guess you could say Hashirama just got lucky and got a gift nobody else has access to. And that's how he's gotten that powerful, and his cells are infectious, and they can bring so much power, and they can even kill you if you get too many of them, or if you're not powerful enough to sustain them. Pretty crazy stuff. Number 8. Minato's parents in the clan. For somebody so powerful, like Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage, he was said to be the most talented, gifted shinobi to ever be born in the village. We know pretty much nothing about his background when it comes to his clan, his
Right,
parents,
nothing.
grandparents, family overall. Sure, we know his last name, Namikaze, Way, but you would think that for somebody like him, such an important shinobi, somebody that's so revered in Leaf Village, we would, know something about his past, especially because Minato's parents would be Naruto's grandparents in relation to the main character as well. But no, we know nothing about it. The assumption is that the Namikaze quote-unquote clan was a small family in the village. They weren't even a shinobi family to begin with, but one of them shows to be very promising when it came to shinobi-like abilities, so they put him through the academy, and he just so happens to be the biggest genius the village had ever seen. A freak of nature. Something that doesn't happen very often, especially for a family that doesn't have a shinobi tradition. And the thing is, we know that the Namikaze clan is no more. We never see a Namikaze other than Minato. And obviously, if they were alive, they would have taken care of Naruto. He would have been raised by his grandparents. Happened. Now, were Minato's parents and grandparents and whatnot dead when Minato was alive? Like, did they die before Minato died, or did they die after Minato's death? Probably before, right? Because otherwise they would have taken care of baby Naruto at least. Not that we know a lot about the time period when Naruto was like 0 to 5 years old, but we know he grew up alone completely. He never had family, nothing like that. And if he had a grandparent or something like that on Minato's side, he would have told him about Minato probably, unless he was just obeyed him, but this was never the case, really. And it's just weird, right, that this powerful shinobi that is Minato never gets a backstory dedicated to his clan, even though he got a one-shot for himself, I guess it's not terribly important. The implication that they're all dead. Maybe Minato was orphaned just like Naruto, we just don't know. Moving on to number 7. Yeah, when Deidara lost his arm, he wasn't terribly worried about losing his arm. He was more so worried about his brain, because obviously he's a consequence of it. And so when Kakashi from the ring and lost the ring, he was pretty worried about finding that ring. And then when Sasori dies, Toger's like, oh, I can join now. There's a ring for me. And he's laying with the ring and everything. It seems like Kishimoto was going to give those rings much more focus in the narrative. Also, when the Ghetto Mazo was summoned for the first time, so that he can seal Shukaku. We see the ring names on the Ghetto Mazo's fingers. And the Akatsuki member wears a ring with specific fingers. They're all different fingers, and they also stand on that specific finger on the Ghetto Mazo when they're sitting at tail beast. So, this leads us to the theory that the rings were important for the sealing of the tail beasts. If the Akatsuki members wish to contribute to the process, they must be wearing the ring to be connected to the Mazo and give their trust in the ritual. Otherwise, only the Renegade members can do something like that, because we see in the war, for example, Madara just sucking every single tail beast into the Ghetto Mazo and he didn't have an Akatsuki ring. And the Akatsuki rings could have also been used for their hologram communication. They did, and usually they also did that when they had to seal tail beast anyway, so it's just a double usage of the rings. Now, how were the rings created? The most likely explanation, if you're tying the rings to the Ghetto Mazo and the hologram, is that they were created by a Renegade dude. So Nagato or Pain created and gave them to the Akatsuki members, and he could only create 10 because there are 10 Ghetto Mazo fingers. So when you lose a ring, that's a big problem because you're not going to be able to use that ring for sealing the tail beasts. That's why Deidara was so worried about losing the ring, and that's why Orochimaru leaving the Akatsuki was so bad, because he actually took the Akatsuki ring with him. We see in Naruto Part 1 that the arm he cut off, then Orochimaru kept, for some reason, had the Akatsuki ring on it. So it's likely that the Akatsuki rings are created by the outer half of the Renegade using that in some of the Ghetto Mazo, so that other people can contribute to the sealing of tail beasts and other things the Ghetto Mazo is better. Number 6. How Jiraiya intel on the Akatsuki. Jiraiya seems to know a lot about the Akatsuki. I mean, a whole lot. He's the one who
Give me your ring.
in the first place, Naruto Part 1, and he's the one who is constantly...
Shout out to RDC. If y'all know that skit, you know.
They're up to the after the tail beasts, powerful power things in our universe.
Give me your ring.
Well, he finds out the leader's low Rain Village.
Give me your ring.
Is it true that other people the Akatsuki interacts with, like mafia bosses and body traffickers, like the ones cops who gets money from, and I'm sure who takes bounty? Well, sure, that's true, but something would not be possible to count out that way. The fact that the leader of the Akatsuki is also the leader of the Rain Village is one of those facts. The mafia bosses just wouldn't know about it. Maybe Jiraiya could have found out something about a defector from the Rain Village, or somebody that went through the civil war between Pain and Hanzo and fought on Hanzo's side and now is trying to get some revenge on the Rain Village. But it seems like they were very airtight on the information that it came public. So even though Jiraiya has methods of extracting information like that, and also communicating with people in the underground, we have to remember there is a Konoha spy in the Akatsuki, Itachi Uchiha. He joined the Akatsuki for the specific purpose of investigating them and watching over them and reporting back to Leaf Village. Now the problem about reporting back to Leaf Village is that Itachi is sort of, not well liked in the Leaf Village. The word criminal gotten, and the only people who knew the truth were Mirin and Gonzo, the two elders. So what would he find? Well, there are ways for Itachi to pass on information to somebody like Jiraiya. He could cast a genjutsu on somebody that would act as informant. He could leave messages, and sure, Jiraiya may not believe in messages like that. They're left by an anonymous source, but if he casts the messages in theories and finds out they're truthful, then he would start believing them. So the reason why Jiraiya gets on the very specific, powerful intel is more than likely that Itachi was passing it along. Moving on to number 5. The decline of the Senju clan and Tsunade's parents. The Senju clan was one of the founder clans of the Leaf Village alongside the Uchiha. There were several, maybe even hundreds of Senju clan members when the village was founded, and by Naruto Part 1, there isn't a single one left. There are no Senjus in the Leaf Village. Now, I guess you could say there is one when Tsunade arrives to the Leaf Village and becomes the big Hokage, but we never even get to know her last name because nobody ever called her Tsunade Senju, so maybe she's not even a Senju in name, which leads us to the other part of this entry, which is the mystery of Tsunade's parents and Hashirama's children. Now, maybe Hashirama had daughters, so Tsunade didn't inherit the Senju last name because she would inherit shared her dad's last name, and he could be from another clan, and this is probably how the Senju clan last name is vanished illegally. But would he have vanished completely? Also, would the Senju clan just try to remain as a clan going forward? Because there are several clans. You could say that they would try to spread themselves because they're the founders of the village, so they wouldn't want to be in this specific cluster of a clan like the Uchiha clan and become ostracized because of it. But it's likely that if they remain unified in a way, maybe not as strongly as Uchiha or Yuga clans, they would still be respected and nobody would bat an eye. It's just very strange that there is no Senjus. No! The likely explanation
Excuse
that
me.
Kishimatsu came up with a backstory of the Senju and Uchiha clan later on and was like, oh, they didn't give the Senju last name to a single character, and if they were supposed to have the Senju last name, it should have been a little bit important for the story. I guess I like Tsunade as Senju, right? And then when Hashirama is brought back in the war and he talks about Tsunade, he says, oh yes, Tsunade was my third granddaughter. Maybe you had more than one. Where are these people? Who are they? They're descendants of the first Hokage. Well, I mean, Tsunade obviously is pretty strong, but the others? What the hell are they? Are they young shinobi? From an Indian's perspective, this one is truly baffling. We know Mito Uzumaki, Tsunade's grandfather, stayed alive for a long time, so Tsunade definitely met her. And probably interacted a whole lot with her. When it comes to her parents, maybe they were just not shinobi, but that's a weird answer, right? What are the odds of both of her parents not being shinobi, especially if one of them is the son of the first Hokage or the daughter? And if you look at the entire roster of characters in Naruto series, there are no real candidates for that, so nobody fits. So they just probably never appeared. It's weird. Maybe they died very young when Tsunade was just a baby, a child. But that would diminish Tsunade's trauma later on in life, and that's the core of her character. The deaths of Naoki and Dan are what shaped Tsunade and led her to make her decisions and eventually redeem herself and become the Hokage. So if she had trauma beforehand, that would have made much sense, narratively speaking. And it's not just her parents, right? The entire Senju clan just disappeared. Now, were they...
Capri's car continuously fights odors for 40 days of just clean brushes. Shop over 40 cents.
There's just too many steps to finding a therapist. It takes 5 minutes. They're probably all booked. Need a great one tomorrow. And I'm walking this with the dog. Stop. You need therapy.
Yeah, which rule? Getting help is easier than talking yourself out of it.
Liberty.
That's my name. I tell everyone it feels great getting great coverage and savings on car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
Liberty.
Come over, Jim. Great coverage, great savings.
Were they all essentially absorbed by other clans and they lost their last name, but the Senju clan lives through their descendants somehow? I don't know, man. Maybe they do. But Tsunade seems to be the only clan. Maybe they have a chakra disease. Moving on to number 4. How he got mortality. Because let's be real here, Hinata's mortality is kind of broken. It doesn't matter how hard he hits, cuts, or not hard, he's just going to keep on living. And it seems like he healed after something. When he gets hurt, after a while he's not hurt anymore. He stabs himself several times. We don't see it bleeding a lot. The only time he needed help with his wounds was when Asuna cut off his head, and I guess when Shikamaru exploded, but then nobody came. Shikamaru trapped him there. So, Joshin's immortality and the ritual are very mysterious. We don't know much about them at all. A lot of people actually want to know more about Joshin and those followers of Joshin and how they perform their ritual, if that's for some other type of power system than chakra itself, because it seems very separated, right? Almost like you were fighting against wizards or the shinobi using their mana, aka their chakra, with divine powers. Now maybe that divine power is also powered with chakra. That's probably the assumption we should make here, which is a very different type of power, and it seems to be really broken. Now, when we see the Akatsuki coming together in that shinobi in the video games, they mentioned that the shinobi from the Hot Spring Village made this ritual and created this god that became immortal. Though we never see the ritual, it's only mentioned. However, we can take some good guess here. It's very likely that the subject that's going to go through this process of becoming immortal has to be very faithful to
Joshua himself. And it would be interesting if the final step for that ritual would be for that person to strike himself and try to die that way to prove his faith to Joshua that he is actually immortal now and that Josh's powers work. That could be very interesting, but we just don't know exactly what the ritual entails and how the immortality works from a mechanics standpoint. Number 3, Maru Uchiha's Mangekyo Sharingan abilities. We see Maru using his style a whole lot during the series, even when he was live against Hashirama, and even more in the war arc. When he fights against the Lions, Naruto, Sasuke, everybody else, we see Maru using Rinnegan powers, we see him absorbing Ninjutsu, we see him using Chibaku Tensei, Tengai Shinsei, Limbo, the Geromazo, Suno Tailise, all those Rinnegan related things. But we never see Maru using regular Mangekyo Sharingan abilities. You know, Sasuke has Amaterasu, then Control Itachi has Amaterasu, Tsukiyomi, Shisui has Pokemon Kami both eyes, Obito has long distance Kamui and short distance Kamui.
That's what happens when you got so many powers, you don't even need to use your other powers.
Show it to us. The closest we get to see that is in that OVA where Madara and Hashira are fighting. That was before we get to see the fight in the manga. Madara is using the Nine Tails, he's controlling it with his Sharingan. Then Hashirama attacks him with his wood style shuriken and everything, and it seems like Madara reverses time for a bit. His Sharingan spins, and the shuriken Hashirama toss just goes back in time. Now, some people interpret that as just perception. Madara is looking at Hashirama's attacks and predicting where they're going to go and how to capture them, but it's a bit extra. It does feel like Madara is reversing time. If that was his power, it would be absolutely broken. We don't know the limitations of it, if it has a range, if it has a time limit or anything like that, but regardless, time-altering powers are usually always broken. And if Kishimoto had that idea and told the video games, oh yeah, Madara can reverse time with his Sharingan, he'll probably realize later, oh, it's way too powerful. There's no way anybody can beat him in a sensible way if he had that ability. So let me just gloss over that and never Madara's Mangekyo powers. Madara has a lot of screen time in the war. He has a lot of fights. He has some tough moments too, in which he has his back against the wall. So using these types of abilities would have been useful. But no, never see anything, unfortunately. And no, it's not Amaterasu and Tsukiyomi like a lot of people say. That would be a boring answer. Number 2, what the hell happened to the Uzumaki clan? Well, the Uzumaki clan used to live in the Land of War Island right next to Land of Fire. But somehow they just disappeared. It's implied some type of disaster happened. Kushina also talks about how the Uzumaki clan members were wild and sort of barbaric, and I guess they could have destroyed themselves, but really, did that have happened? They were allies, they were powerful. How were they completely like that? Well, not completely, because several members managed to scatter around the world. Karin, Nagato, they are Uzumaki descendants. Their parents were obviously as well, or at least one parent. We also have Kushina, who seemed to have come from the Uzumaki Island, but we just don't know what happened to this freaking island, because it's destroyed, and that's it. Who could have attacked it? Who had the motive to do so? Who would be powerful enough to wipe out one of the most powerful clans in the world? Who are allies to the Elite Village? Would Elite Village would have wanted to see destroyed? I mean, Elite Village uses the Uzumaki clan symbol in their vests out of respect for the Uzumaki clan and for their alliance. Even after the Uzumaki clan is long gone, they still use that symbol, man. You can look at anybody from the Elite Village's vest. Look at the back of the vest. You see the Uzumaki vest. Even people born from other powerful clans like Yuga, Uchiha, Nara, Yamanaka, Takemichi, whatever, they all use those vests with the Uzumaki clan symbol. Kakashi has that too, Guy, everyone. So how is that clan dead?
Sure, they probably paying homage to for the disaster or something.
Kill them and destroy their entire island and place. It's so weird. Now I guess the explanation of they destroyed themselves is the best one we have because Kushina mentions the barbaric.
Maybe they had AI.
Do we not know more about this event? Would Elite Village not have intervened if there was a massive civil war in the land of whirlpools? A lot of mysteries. Don't have answers because nobody explains it. Elite Village even had an ancient Uzumaki, a powerful and prominent Uzumaki clan member in there as the wife of the first Hokage, a very respected person, and as the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. I'm pretty sure she would be invested in having her clan not die and her birthright not be destroyed. And when Kushina and Yuto have that conversation in the one-shot and the manga as well, they never really talk about what exactly happened to the Uzumaki clan and their lands, and it's just sort of frustrating. Man, maybe we got a one-shot as to what happened to that place and that clan, right? Kishimoto, it's the clan of the main character. It's his last name. And he's looking out at W2. Moving on to number one, the biggest unsolved mystery in the Naruto series. And it's a character that's appeared a lot on this list. And it's gonna take the number one spot as well. Number one mystery is going to be Hashirama's dad. Who killed Hashirama? How was Hashirama? Those are big mysteries, not because he is literally immortal or something like that, but because of the sheer power he possessed. We also know Hashirama died quite young because when he was brought back, the Tensei, he looks pretty much like he always did. Now maybe this is the Hashirama cells talking, and Hashirama always looks young. Is so powerful and his cells are so superior or whatever. But we know Hashirama died when Hiruzen was still pretty young, because the second Hokage makes Hiruzen the third Hokage when Hiruzen is young. And obviously, if the second Hokage Tobirama was an Hokage already, that means Hashirama was already dead. So yeah, Hashirama died a long time ago during the period of the first Great Ninja War. Didn't die of old age, anything like that. So somebody had to kill him. Now some people say that Hashirama died because of his own powers, because the more you heal yourself, the older you become. Sort of like tonight's mitotic regeneration, which she can only regenerate her cells for a finite amount, and whenever she used that jutsu, she shortened her lifespan. But the thing is, nobody ever mentioned that about Hashirama cells. And if Hashirama cells don't have that property of making you die quicker, it's very likely that Hashirama himself would have either.
Well,
He is the original one. In fact, it seems like Hashirama cells extend your lifespan. After all, this was how Madara managed to die a very old age, and the reason why he couldn't get away from the Ghetto Mazu, because it was connected to it, and he was being pumped with Hashirama cells to make it survive. Also, Obito
get out of here.
Hashirama cells, he was never in danger of dying because the cells were killing him quicker. Naruto got a Hashirama cell? No. That was not what killed Hashirama. It was not his own power. Some people will also say chakra disease, but no chakra disease ever existed. Shut up. Sasuke Rex didn't say him, just like Boruto is not him. Some people will say it was Jigen, because Jigen was already around at that point. But as we mentioned, Boruto is not canon. If there is one thing Kishimoto was not thinking about when he was writing the Naruto series was Boruto. He definitely have in his mind that albino alien god would be the final villains of the series and the main antagonists of the
He said albino alien villains.
story.
We fry him.
Boruto's like canon to begin with. So who would be powerful enough to do it?
Well, Boruto's
several
not
villages that
canon.
followed the first Great Ninja War and supposed to be a big event. So did every single village come together to fight against the village because it was too powerful because of Hashirama specifically? Maybe 4 Kage joined forces to kill Hashirama. But even if the 4 first Kage from the other villages fight against Hashirama, Hashirama would still win, dude. I'm not sure we don't know exactly what the first Kage would do, except for Hashirama. But let's be real here. If the third Kazekage was the strongest Kazekage of all time,
Do we all glaze Hashirama this hard, or is Hashirama really that guy?
Mo is sort of considered to be the strongest Tsuchikage, and he's not the first Tsuchikage. The third Raikage is considered to be the strongest Raikage, and he's not the first Raikage. I mean, how powerful could the first Mizukage have been? Sure, maybe it could be the strongest Mizukage of all time, like Hashirama was the strongest Hokage of all time for a decent amount of time until Naruto arrives. But let's be real here, even if that was the case, if those 4 Kage came together to defeat Hashirama, this would be a famous event in the Naruto world, right? And it would also be the effects and thematics behind the 5 Kage coming together to fight Madara in the 4th Great Ninja War. If there was already this union of Kage in the battlefield before, it just makes the 5 Kage versus Madara fight less impactful, and it also makes Inoki's line as the fight's about to start less impactful as well, because he said, oh, who would have thought I would live this long to see the 5 Kage coming together in the battlefield? So maybe it wasn't the Kage, and it was a lot of powerful shinobi from all villages or a specific squadron. Maybe they used to be who knows, dude? But still, there isn't anything that could have killed Hashirama. What could have defeated a 1,000-armed Buddha statue? Could Hashirama have been poisoned, caught off guard, or something like that? I don't know. It's just a mystery, and this one is truly baffling. If you want to find out why Emily Akatsuki never visited their village, click on this video right here. Also, please like and well, subscribe if you haven't. Bring up with me.
What am I gonna play next? It'd be cool if they put all the OG Pokemons on the Switch 2. Would it be redundant? Quite very much so for me, because I'd well past those. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I got gastritis, so I'd be a little burpy, y'all. Just work with me.
President Trump has endorsed Congressman Andy Ogles, calling Ogles
Did I really just waste?
warrior fighting tirelessly to defeat the radical left,
What was
secure our
that?
border, safeguard our elections, and defend our gun rights. Freedom Caucus Fund is responsible for the contents of this ad.
And they have cropped Donald Trump out of the photo. Wait, you could even see his shoulder right here. Alright everybody, we have a new angle of the utterly humiliating moment involving Donald Trump trying to insert himself in the Spain photo at the FIFA World Cup moments after Spain won everything. A second angle has hit the internet as Johnny Infantino is seen running across the stage, trying to escort Donald Trump off, trying to pull him away, but Trump stands still. He holds firm. He needs this narcissistic moment where he hijacks Spain's photo. Before I play this clip, I also want to point out, FIFA and Spain then posted screenshots of their photo after, of their victory photo. And in these screenshots, there's one person photoshopped out, seemingly cropped out of the photo, and it was Donald Trump, who was standing right here the entire time and was subsequently cropped out / photoshopped out of these pictures. Let me walk you through this entire
That's funny.
sequence of events because it's even worse. You guys,
He shouldn't have even really been
Donald
hopping
Trump
out there.
2 weeks ago was sitting on a car of Turkey, shitting on the country of Spain, saying that we want nothing to do with Spain at all, saying that they're no longer really our allies, that they have wronged us. 2 weeks later, Donald Trump is desperately running on stage to get a photo with Spain's team. You cannot make this up. Let me start off with this clip of Donald Trump in Turkey, then we'll walk through.
Yeah, he tripping.
Here, steady hand in hand. You know, we live.
It's a little hypocritical.
You all on independent media. So every time you hit the like or you subscribe, genuinely means the world.
I gotta see the video though. It can't. I ain't gonna believe what you say till I see it.
Drop a like below. Let me just start here.
I don't want anything to do with Spain. Cut off all trade with Spain, please. Including visits. Okay, we don't want anything to do. Watch them come running back. Oh, they'll come running back. They treat this man terribly. And this man's a good man, too. A great man. They're lucky they have him. But Spain doesn't agree to anything. And you shouldn't carry him. I mean, it's sort of automatically there because you're protecting your areas over there.
I cannot believe that just 2 weeks ago, Trump said, watch Spain come running back to us. And then 2 weeks later, Trump was running to go get in their photo. Watch the moment it
Yeah, that's
plays
wild.
out, and you can hear the people in the stands recording the video saying, oh no, not again. It's happening again. Because this is the second time that Trump has photobombed one of these and then gotten cropped out. Take a look at this.
At least he was safe enough to do that.
The FIFA president is is now dealing with the monster that he created in Trump. And I'll explain further on that in just one moment. But I also find it ironic, before the World Cup even took place yesterday, Trump seemed to have been rooting for Argentina. So just think about the series of events. Donald Trump hates Spain, and he says as much publicly 2 weeks ago in Ankara, Turkey, in front of our NATO allies. He's shitting on Spain and says he refuses to even work with them.
I don't want anything to do with Spain.
He says he doesn't want anything to do with Spain. He then goes out and says he doesn't want to bet
Argentina, Spain. Give me a prediction.
Well, I knew that I asked her. I thought about it very. I thought about it a lot. I knew that was the question. I hate to get involved, even though politically it doesn't matter so much. The head of Argentina is a friend of mine. He's done a terrific job. But I would say that it's hard to bet against Messi.
So he says the leader of Argentina is a good friend of his, and has done a very good job. He then says it's hard to bet against Messi. So he's not directly supporting either team here, but if you read between the lines, he's saying directly it is hard to bet against Messi, implying that is the team that's going to win. Well, when he's proven wrong, and it's fine to be wrong, people make predictions in the wrong manner, but this is a huge 180. When he gets proven wrong, he goes from hating Spain to running on stage and having to be escorted off by Gianni Infantino. Now, of course, this is the monster that Infantino created. This is them about a year ago, as Infantino was treating Trump like a child.
Only
That took way too long in here.
presidents of countries and those who win can touch it. Because it's for winners only. And since you are a winner, of course it can as well.
I know I've shown this clip multiple times on the channel, but I can't believe how much he's treating Trump like a child. Trump is wearing a hat that says, Trump was right about everything. This egotistical, narcissistic child wants to hold the cool gold trophy. And Infantino knows what he's doing. He knows that he's trying to placate Trump's ego, and he created the monster that would not leave off stage when it was actually the moment to vacate, to leave, to let the Spain team have their moments. Well, it gets so much worse. Beyond Trump embarrassing himself in this manner by not walking off at the right time, there's a moment where he gets entirely snubbed. Let me show you this clip right here where a player named Christian Romero snubs Trump and just walks past him.
Ah!
You can see the moment he intentionally decides to ignore Donald Trump when he's second player on line. But here, he decides to...
Is that the president of Mexico? Yeah, that's her.
Trump has already been booed multiple times during this very game. It is not worth the reputational risk. Here are the commentators shitting on Donald Trump and Gianni Infantino after Infantino gives Trump the trophy and places it in Trump's lap.
Das der Verstoß gegen alle Regeln, wenn der Wehrpokal extra dem Präsidenten auf den Schoß gelegt wird. Schwarz-Kurz Infantino.
I will be putting a nice little bow on this for a second because I do gotta go pick up the missus.
Hi, I'm Nancy, and I had full arch implants at Vitality Clinic. So on a daily basis, I was dealing with pain, swelling, bleeding gums, and apparently other people noticed too. I was miserable. Didn't smoke.
Imagine during the shoes of some foreign sports reporter or commentator, and you're from a country that is not the United States, and you see the United States president being treated equally well by the World Cup president, by the FIFA president rather, because, I don't know, his ego, they're both fascinated by power, as these commentators say. It's a pretty deep and cutting analysis from just sports commentators who are watching the interaction of power between Infantino and Trump. Look at this caption from The Guardian. This is probably one of the best captions I've seen in a while. So it's a photo of Infantino and Trump. And when you post a photo as a publication, you have to describe below what we're seeing. So, The Guardian puts at the very bottom of the screen, Johnny Infantino carefully explains to Donald Trump that he is not a part of the Spanish national team. It's one of the funniest captions I've ever seen, and it gets even worse. Then, the Spanish football's official Twitter account posted their photo in which they are celebrating. This is like the greatest moment of these players' lives. They have worked their entire lives for this, so I don't blame them for cropping and cutting out Donald Trump. This one isn't cropped. He seems to be directly photoshopped out of this photo using some sort of remover tool. And the next one, it seems like they just cropped him out. This is the official FIFA World Cup account, and they have cropped Donald Trump out of the photo. Wait, you can even see his shoulder right here. You can even see Trump's shoulder. It kind of reminds me of that SpongeBob meme. Bear with me here, but you can see Trump's shoulder on the right. There's that famous SpongeBob photo in which he's pointing himself out on TV, and it's just the top of his head that you can see. And he's like, look, that's me.
That's me. I was on TV. I remember that episode. I was on TV. He was running home to Gary.
He says, I'm not like, they're going to edit Trump out of that photo.
I remember that episode. I love SpongeBob. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to pay you, bitch.
He literally is caught saying they're going to edit him out of that. The players clearly don't have with Trump. They're walking straight past. This is a player from Argentina. And on top of all of this, you know what the most offensive part of all of this is? I feel like there's sometimes this vapid commentary that is done on Trump's ego and his narcissism, where people point out, oh, look at this orange, stinky, crusty lunatic making a fool out of himself on stage. And yes, that is a big takeaway, and it's a very valid takeaway. But there's also deeper layers of pathology here. This is a narcissistic fool who is driven by power, narcissism, ego, and attention. Those very same personality traits that create these uncomfortable, awkward, humiliating, kind of funny moments where Trump won't move away.
Hey man, it was just a good moment, bro. It's funny. Y'all gotta look out for these people that always throw that narcissism right around. You know what they say, you start pointing that finger, you got a thumb pointing right back at you. That's all I say. I don't be trying to point no fingers at nobody. We ain't the channel for that. We trying to game, chill, you know. Keep it real. This Black Boy Max stuff is going crazy. I'm not seeing nothing worth watching. Oh, yo, that old man that got hit by that bison. God bless him. Let me not laugh, boy, cause boy, that bison. That bison, boy. It's a piece of that man's spirit. Still 8 feet in the air. That nigga.
I know this is just a heartwarming story for you today. Now, when I see,
At least he saved his grandson. He a hero in his grandson's eyes, nigga.
Well, how stupid can they be? Let's take a look. When you have a 2,000-pound bison in the wild, what should you do? Why you can get a close-up picture of that? And here's how it worked out for that guy.
Ooh! That nigga was in the air, boy.
And what some people are saying about, some speculate this man named Santa Claus. Up next, you guys heard of my Freedom Loving Friend. This is where we help spread the light of truth and
Hey, no, he wasn't that close, though. He wasn't that close. That bison was just already pissed.
There is a moral to this story because we're here. Our mission mission is to seek truth. There is a lot of truth to the idea that in this thing called life, if you do stupid things, you're gonna get stupid results. Now, the best way to get less and less stupid results is to not do stupid things. And this is a very stupid thing. You can see this freeze frame. Excellent picture, by the way.
That nigga.
Extreme athlete. And
Boy, he look like he doing a super kick.
Severely injured, actually. But for a moment, this guy is living his best life. Talk about a thrill. He had an adrenaline rush. He was running from this bison after he provoked it. You'll see that.
He didn't I don't know. I can't say he didn't provoke it. I just heard that bison was already on the rampage.
3 miles an hour from this bison. You're filled with adrenaline. Afraid this thing's gonna get you. And then it gets you. And this is the result. A lot of people would go to theme parks and never get this thrill that this man got for free. But it did cost him some security increase. We'll hear about that. But I think what this man really gave the world is a gift. We're inspired. We're in awe. Some people listen to this. You should see like the Mona Lisa. Like this represents a lot. It definitely represents what not to do, but it also represents what's possible in life. So as we take a look at the full clip here, So if we take a look at this full clip here, this isn't the dumbest human clip I've ever seen. I'll show you that after this one. This one's super dumb. Don't worry. It's super stupid and a super stupid result. But you'll see one that's involves someone who's even more stupider. Now, what some folks don't realize is when you're in a spot where there's
more stupider, huh?
That is bigger than you, even if wildlife is a quarter of your size, it's probably going to be more capable. Think of a bobcat. It could take you out. And it's much smaller than you. So, some people think a life lesson, like, don't bother it. It's like, don't bother it. It could get you. And certainly don't bother it in the name of you getting a more close-up picture. And that's exactly what these people are doing. It is one of the stupidest things you can do, and this guy got a very stupid result for himself. By the way, let's just analyze this from the get-go, because I was surprised it happened to this guy. I know he's kind of far away here. No, I can't zoom in, but you see this guy?
He wasn't that close.
I'm guessing about 70. Jeans on, t-shirt, and a long white beard. I'm surprised that he didn't have this common sense to not do this. Why? Not to make this political, but he looks conservative. It wouldn't surprise me if some guy from New York in a sweater vest, he's filled with estrogen. He's never touched grass before. He's lived a very delicate life, let's just say. He thinks meat comes from stores. He doesn't realize it comes from animals. He doesn't even eat meat, but that's just what he thinks. It would surprise me in the least.
Can't stereotype everybody, bro. Stupid comes in all forms.
Very liberal kind of guy.
Stupid come in every form, shape, and fashion.
They only have two, but this is a very.
I done been to 37 states and lived in about half of them. Well, I say about a fourth of them.
They tend to be a little bit more country, a little less stupid, but nonetheless, to this conservative looking guy, more positive liberal.
Stupid come in a whole lot of forms, y'all.
You can see
even mine.
As they call them, during the rut between June and September. And look at this. The animals get more aggressive because they're horny. So look at this. We are in this vicinity because we're getting pictures, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the mistake this guy's making right now, obviously you don't see him going towards it, but the fact that he's not going away from or back to the car, that's where he's going wrong. Whatever, you can't tell from this camera angle.
let's just estimate it's 50 yards. And the mistake he's making is like he has no clue this animal can close that distance like that. Now,
Thank goodness, please. My damn, I gotta get back to work, boy.
Santa Claus Bison, he's with his grandson. That's shocking. I don't know if it's grandson is Lance Twigs. You know what I mean, but that's his grandson. No offense.
Yes.
He's just living his best life. And we continue. No sound. Okay. Bison is, well, he's alive. We know this.
He said the bison is alive. We know this.
It's the right idea. I'm in my truck, I'll drive by him. And now we got.
He should have ran in front of him. You in the truck, nigga. What? I ain't gonna lie. Everybody ain't a hero. Oh.
Something right. Right now, you see the bison almost taking down the tree. Being real for a second, what I really don't like about this clip is this guy with no common sense put his grandson in danger. This man should be a protector, and protecting the people you love, it starts with awareness, situational awareness. So thank God nothing happened to the grandson other than the
Alright, y'all, yeah.
trauma.
Yeah, shout out to the big guy, the big creator. Alright, let's beat this last dude, and I gotta go.
Video in a second, but first, did you know most methylene blue being sold online today is the same grade used in fish tanks? You'll want to watch out for low quality bottles that are untested and made overseas. But the good news is you can trust the wellness company's Recharge, a doctor-formulated supplement combining powdered methylene blue with NAD and PQQ. And this methylene blue is USP grade, ensuring top-tier purity for maximum safety and effectiveness. This isn't the sketchy stuff you find. Recharge is formulated with research-backed ingredients to optimize cognitive function and cellular repair, while supporting clean, lasting energy. Tap into cognitive and metabolic support that has you focused, energized, and resilient all day. Choose the trusted formula made for your body, not fish tanks. Feel the difference with enhanced mental clarity, sustained energy, sharper focus, and protection against cognitive decline. And no, this won't turn your tongue blue. Get it now by going to twc.health/JPReact and to get 15% off plus free shipping, use code JPReacts. That's twc.health/JPReacts. Enjoy. Back to the video. Now.
To be honest, y'all, kind of bumped out with JP. But yeah, shout out to the biggest creator, the biggest content creator. I got a job. Here we go. Alright. Out of here. You gotta go, buddy. Excadrill. What am I doing? Tripping. That's what I was doing. That ain't nothing. Oops, I did it again. Oh, you grounding still. Larry! Yeah, frequent flyers in the building. Yeah. We got the whole squad. Just one episode ago, I couldn't keep nobody alive. Now they can't keep a nigga off me. They can't keep nothing on me. Goodbye. Oh, okay. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. I like Komodo, but I never used it before. Excuse me. It's a decent design though. It reminds me of those the little thing, what's some things, the little armor shell thing. All right. Okay. All right, y'all. What's on Jirachi? No. Well, y'all, we did it. That was cool. So, I gotta go pick up the missus, right? She get off here any minute. I'm gonna go pick her up right quick. Give me about an hour from now, cause you know I'm gonna let her talk. Really give it about 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, 4:30. You gonna see something. All right. I think Full Send might stop by. We might even do a show on the cards. You never know. In the meantime, I'm telling you, if y'all want to see a nice little $50,000 card collection, my niggas on it. I'm telling you. But yeah, in the meantime, if y'all trying to lock in, meet me back here in just a little bit. If you was watching this live, I appreciate you. Phantom, you know, appreciate y'all. I've been seeing like getting some viewership. Anything count to me. I ain't tripping. Shoot, I really just doing this as a nice pastime, you know? I get it. Everybody got lives. But you know, I appreciate everybody stopping by. If y'all trying to get your music recorded, hit me up. PhantomEnt9@gmail.com. I pretty much, you know, I'm mobile too, so I can pull up if you got decent acoustics. You can't have no crazy echo in your house. You might as well just go and pull up, save a little bit of money. Shout out to Full Send. Shout out to the whole Phantom Troop. Okay Life. I'm gonna have to show y'all some of his stuff. Payday and all in the squad. You feel me? But you know who it is. It's your boy. We out, man. Y'all stay easy. Stay blessed.
This is Phantom's house. This is Phantom's house. We run the shit. We from the down south. This is Phantom's house. This is Phantom's house. We run the shit. We from the down south.